Twitch. Ah. Oh, I fucking have to reboot this stupid phone. God damn it. Whatever, that's fine. Okay, let's go. Okay, so what we were doing... Okay, we have a serious... And we definitely already got the badge for this, right? Yeah. Okay, hey, how's it going, Dreamality? That's a thing. Technically, Dreamality is first somehow. And yesterday, Afro replied with, "He loves you too, Dreamality." How's everyone doing today? Where's the hug command? I don't have one, I'm sorry. Okay, do we have a rival fight after this? I don't remember. Okay. Are you all score? Yes. Ah, yes, Sunny is your brother, correct? I guess. Right, I've heard so much about you. I've actually just ran into your brother on the boat over here, so I think the Professor Oak wanted us to meet him back at the lab. He has lots of research to do now. Where's Anbud Town exactly? Okay, thank you. See you there. You're needing to the zero pass to be right on the button. God damn it. Okay, am I gonna have to backtrack? Ah, shoot, I forgot. Make one. I'm not gonna do it on the spot. Because having to figure out how the commands work, I have to freaking read a shit ton, and it's gonna take about like an hour. Make one. Amazing team. Shanks, Shinx, Statly, and Eevee. They are a really good team. Hopefully I don't lose them abruptly because I've already lost one member. Okay. Am I supposed to backtrack all the way back? I don't remember. I already forgot. I can spell proper. Yeah, I think I have to go all the way back. Oh shit. And how are both of you doing today? There we are. Yep, okay, there we are. Thanks, Oscar. I'll see you in the lab. I'm helping some guy do a bingo. A bingo? I'm feeling good. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. With my voice changer, I can finally talk to people without being nervous as shit. Uh-oh. What? I'll get voice changer. I need it. I'm going to grab some soap. You download it online. There's a bunch of different voice changers. I have one too, but I stopped using it for stream because it kept giving me audio issues and I just didn't want to deal with it anymore. Or else back then I would try doing like demonic voices when I was angry because I thought it was funny. It was, just eventually my microphone quality would diminish for some stupid reason. Ugh. Why are you so concerned about cursing? Okay. There's the zero pass. Now I have to backtrack all the way back. Just show the pass to Captain Hop up here and he will take you to the mainland. I'm sure the pass will cross plenty of times over there. You'll soon score. I almost forgot. There are rumors circulating that Team Rocket is making their way here from Kanto. They are a very dangerous group with an extensive history of criminal activity. I don't know what they're up to, but it can't be good. Keep an eye out, stay safe. Would you like to follow us back to Aranda Town? Yes. Come on. Thank you. I don't have to manually walk. Oh man. Oh, school. Long time no see. How are you? How's mom? I have to swing by the new house and see her. Do you like it here? Good. I'll be here for the duration of the migration and it's back to Hoenn for me. So did you get your first? Great. We'll have a battle one of these days. You want a battle now? Oh, school. Don't get a big head with one gym badge under your belt. I've been a Pokemon trainer for a while now. On top of 8 Hoenn badges, I've defeated gym leaders from various regions. You wouldn't stand a chance. Well, if you insist. I guess if there's anyone, knock it down a peg even me. Okay, this battle doesn't count because it's definitely scripted for you to lose. Because unless I overgrind, which I can, it would just be tedious. There's no way for me to beat this. So this is scripted. These Pokemons don't die here if they lose. One shot. I'm back, I'm sorry. Why are you level 8? This battle is scripted. This guy's meant to be over-leveled compared to you. Unless you overgrind. I can easily overgrind as well. It just take me a month to get to level 50. Fighting a Mega Swampert. I don't understand why the creators decided to add this shit. It's stupid. This is just a battle you're obligated to lose to show how strong you can get, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I don't consider that as counting because I barely got my first gym badge and I don't understand why they programmed a fight where you're obligated to lose unless you overgrind, because then once I get to level 50 I wouldn't be able to, according to my Nuzlocke rules, I wouldn't be able to use them. Okay, we're gonna get some encounters here. think they tried to make him the cool guy that you were supposed to look up to. Well, when you're already a Pokemon, you've been playing Pokemon for ages, like, it's not the... I already hate the kid. It's a dumbass idea. I already hate the kid, and I'm not even playing. Agreed. There's, like, no need to add that. Like, all it just adds is a random, like, time where they just waste your time. I don't understand it. All school. How's it going? That you beat the first gym yet? Yeah, Erica wasn't all that tough. I've been training real hard. Wanna see? Let's go. Like, this is what the range of the level they're supposed to be right now. Hello, I'm Shinx. Oh, your Pokemon fainted? Every time a Pokemon died, I at this point I should have 5 Pokemon. I think I've already lost 2, or I'm supposed to have 4. I don't quite remember. I have a very shitty memory. Oh, fart. And if they die, I release. And I need Stinky Burp to be on the level 15s. I'm trying not to get too much experience. Metronome, fart. Okay, you're pretty tanky, Baloo. You got this. I haven't even learned Covet yet. Crap. Fuck your shit. Ah, shit. At least Metronome is not being uncooperative. I'm already expecting a high jump kick to one-shot my Eevee. I gotta help the guy now. See y'all. Alright, you have a nice one, Dreamality. I always appreciate your existence here. Take care, have a nice one. Side wave, that's gonna do 10 damage. Let's go. Wait, what? I gotta reread what? Oh hey, I really is live. There's that Togepi. Zangilowoff. And what are we doing here? Burmy? I'm probably gonna protect immediately. Oh, it tackles, okay. Of course I get leered. Oh my fucking god, I hate this protect spam bullshit. Yet when I use it, I'm okay. It's when other people use it that I'm upset. Stop! It's gonna tackle again. It's definitely gonna use protect again. Whatever. I'm just gonna use Stinky Burp getting rid of that. I just don't want to deal with that piece of crap. Oh no, you didn't. Okay, good. Stinky Burp is gonna be silver leveled again. Baloo moving up in the world. Covet? Hell yeah, let's go, Covet. Get rid of tackle. I gotta go capture other members so I can try tilting experience, or else I'm not gonna be able to use Stinky Burp in the next gym. Which would suck. Oh my god, please don't die here. Fuck! Never mind, I'm flat out just gonna lose. I'm just playing like garbage. That's great. Great, now I'm handicapped to deal with the stupid fucking bug gym. Oh my fucking god, I just keep playing like shit because I'm not paying attention. I didn't see how much damage I did, and it's mainly for my stupid short attention span. I'm gonna have to go all the way back. Okay. Do. Okay, we're crazy. Missed a scary Pokemon just ran through the center with huge yellow for fangs. Yep. That's probably what explains why the title screen is a Raikou. Oh. Now you gotta go all the way fucking back to town and deposit my stupid dead Starly. I wish I can focus more. That's my issue when it comes to this. I know what I'm doing half of the time, but I just fucking don't focus. Hi, how's it going, Ramen? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome back, Afro. Doing good. How about you? I am pretty poopy. I'm still somewhat sick, but definitely not gonna miss work today. And I just killed Stinky Burb, so that's great. Mainly because I don't pay attention. So let's go capture 2 more Pokemon and see if we can grind them a little bit. No, not Stinky Burb. Oh, don't worry, we're replacing it with a Pidgey apparently. Ow! Ow, what the fuck? Okay, let's... There we are. Zangillawaff. There we go. What are we gonna call this bird? Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeff. Okay, Jeff is his name. Got Jeff the Pidgey. I'll call him Jeffette because it's female. Ow! Onikachio. Onikachio? The next one. Alright, let's see what Onikachio is gonna be. Hopefully I get another fucking Pokemon here. What's this? A Nidoran. Okay, interesting. Onikachio. Alright, we'll use a Premier Ball for Onikachio. Boop. 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 Nidoran was caught. Let's go. If I die again, the way we're gonna do this, we're just gonna start naming them off series so we can save ourselves some time with the naming. Like name a video game series and then we'll just come up with names from each characters on there. I think that'd be fun too. Okay, we have Onikachio the Nidoran. There we go. Okay. The way we're gonna do this, cause Stinky Burp died and he was gonna be my go-to when it came to the gym, but my incompetent ass did not know how to do it, so we're just gonna talk to her. No small. The big O, no small. Oh, too bad. It's too late. Oh, Miracle Seed. An escape rope? Why? I don't like escape ropes. I never use them because I forget I have them and then I just end up just walking through it anyways. Allow. It's still adorable. Okay, that's not a legendary, that's a Bidoof. Pa, 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 pa. Hopefully I stop killing my Pokemon in such incompetent ways. What's in here? Oh, it's nothing. Okay. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that shit. There we go. Na, na. Was there the gym here or somewhere else? I've already forgotten. I thought the gym was here. Oh, if that's the case, I have to traverse the mountain. Ow! Freaking Afro. Okay, we're gonna throw, we're gonna have Onikachio in front. Ow. Bonsai. Ow, what the fuck? Oh wow, I do no damage to that thing. Ow! So fucking abusive. Oh, that's bad. Do I have anybody who can... What are you anyway? Relaxed? Oh, that's garbage. Of course, the one thing you needed to be good at is what you're garbage at. Your fucking attack. Are you serious? Oh my fucking god. Okay, we're just gonna do double leer. It's doing 5. Next double kick should probably kill. There we are. Ready to redeem instantly at 82. Am rich. Okay, we're backtracking. We need only Kachio to be decently EXP, and hopefully I don't get stupid tanky people anymore. Lady, heal me. Give me the heals. Is only Kachio a good Pokemon? His stats are garbage right now due to his fucking nature, but other than that, Nidoking is an amazing Pokemon. It's decent burst damage. It becomes ground poison type, which is really good. There's a rock block, and I guess I'll just hang around here for a bit. Oh wait, I was supposed to go left, wasn't I? I'm stupid. Oh my freaking... My shit memory. I'll do double leer again, so flail does less damage. Not the tears. Alrighty, I'm a dipsy. You can tell Afro does not care for Pokemon. Anyways, have a nice one, Afro. Take care. He's gonna be very sad to hear that there's gonna every Sunday it's gonna be Pokemon Sunday for me. It's supposed to go left, and there's trainers have to fight here. My bug catching it has a hole in it. You're dumb as fuck if you're using that to capture bugs. And then Kara, Jesus, I am very underleveled. Okay, I think I may have Fury Swipes. This is probably the worst thing it can do to me. Let's see if I can tank. You son of a bitch. You and your stupid fucking sand detect bullshit. Are you just gonna spam that now? If I miss this pack, I'm swapping. Okay, yeah, I'm swapping. Let's go, Jeffette. Jachinra, the next one. Oh man. Well, I've already caught a Pokemon in this route. We'd have to wait for a while. That looky game is so intriguing. Whatever you say, man. The Silcoon. Let's go, Oni Kachio. These things, all they do is get hard, so it doesn't matter. Pack, 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 pack. Ching ching. Back, there we are. Get out of here, so cool. I'm a Netheran. A beauty fly. That one's a little bit concerning. We're gonna see. I'm gonna see what he's gonna use real quick. I should tank. Oh shoot! I did not tank that as well as I was hoping. I'll do one Leer. Jeffet, let's go. Show us how it's done. Hi, I'm a bird. Please don't take 13 damage. Motherfucker. Oh jeez. I don't want to lose Jeffet here. Hello, I'm back. Someone called me. Alrighty, welcome back, good sir. I'm having issues. Oh god, and it's faster than Eevee. Oh no. I'd have to rely on a crit. Let's go Zangilowoff. Jeffet sounds Italian. You know, I could have done Intimidate early on. I'm stupid. Not very effective? Okay. It still hurts like a bitch. Not the Absorb! Of course you take a shit ton of damage from that. Oh my god. Okay, I took 13 damage. This is gonna do 2. What the fuck? Fuck you, game! Okay, well, I guess we're losing somebody. No matter who I use, it's definitely gonna die. Let me see if I can find efficient. God, I don't want to lose Zangilowoff. I think our best bet is losing Zangilowoff. Because no matter who we use, we're gonna die to a gust. And I think our best case scenario is Zangilowoff with a chance of a low roll and getting the Intimidate off. Ow! Yeah. As expected. Nobody can outspeed. Oh, that did not kill. Okay, I lost Baloo too. Yeah, no, it's I thought Quick Attack would kill there. Okay, guess not. Yeah, we lost. Who's tankier? Okay, go Jeffet. You don't even have Quick Attack. Maybe may survive. Nope. Yep, GG. Attempt number 4, let's go. God damn it. I keep doing stupid mistakes of costing me the game. Oh man. Okay. What should we name all our Pokemon from now? Like, what should the subject be? We lost again. Yes, attempt number 4. Shit, poopy. Best name. I'm talking about what should it like. Should we base it off a cartoon series, an anime that I may know all the names of? Other games. Just name every Pokemon name off that, so we don't have to be as creative. Oh man, this sucks. I'm not doing the best. No, I had fun naming Pokemon. You name everything after shit. My last names were all without shit. Because I vetoed the word shit. Let's go for another border. Okay. Let's go get our freaking Eevee. So do you want us to just name stuff on the spot again instead of basing it off something? Not what I meant to do. Yep, okay. It's not safe to go out without a Pokemon by your side. Why don't we head over to my lab and get geared up? So what are we gonna call Eevee? Yeet him. Why? Because we're gonna yeet him in every bad situation we can. Because he's getting yeeted out of the team. Why you do this? Alrighty. And let's see what your nature is. What are you good at? Impish. Oh my god, this is like the worst fucking EV in existence. Look at those IVs. I think the best case scenario for him is turning him into an Umbreon eventually. If we make it that far. If I make it that far, that is. Why you keep pausing me? Okay, so now, since we got our Pokeballs, it officially starts. The good thing about this one, we actually get it immediately. Hopefully we get something early on. Now, score. If you run into your brother, let him stomp your ass because he really wants to demonstrate he's better at Pokemon. That's the one fight I'm basically allowing to lose because there's no way I win unless I grind for a month to level 50 and try planning around his overpowered team with a mega fucking Swampert. Let's see what are we gonna get this time. Okay, we got a Zigzagoon. Not the best, but not the worst. If I don't get a flying type, first gym is gonna be an issue. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna start chucking Pokeballs at it. What are we gonna call Zigzagoon? Gotcha, Zigzagoon was caught! Thank you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. We're gonna base them off a regular show. Why not? Ramen took too long. Please be a decent Pokemon because I need something to give me a little bit more faith. Relax, not the best. We're gonna be slow, that's bad. All you're gonna do is be bulky. And I should have lowercase though, now I realize that all Pokemons are lowercase, damn it. Okay. Let's go catch our cave encounter real quick so we know what we're dealing with. Hopefully I get a Zubat just in case. So I can at least have a pivot for the first gym. First 2 gym, that is. Or a fucking Geodude. God fucking damn it, man. Okay. Okay, I guess we're gonna have a Geodude now. Dude, what are we gonna call it? Call him Broccolil? There we go, yellow. Of course you're gonna break out. The driven broccoli. There we are. Yes, we were gonna call you Broccoli. There we are, Broccoli the Geodude, let's go. No, no. You put an extra L in there, how dare you? No, we have Broccoli, those were exclamation marks. Oh, they look like an L to me. One looked like an exclamation mark, the other one looked like an L. I can't find a way out of this cave. Let's do that with Absorb. Let's not make the same mistake. Go, Broccoli. Let's yeet this Eevee out of here. Hello, I'm Eevee. Absorb. That ramen used confusion. That is confused. Why you do this? There we go, Broccoli did not get much. I wish I had experience that would save so much time. You got lucky. I did? Thank you. Bye. It's a Zubat. Yeah, let's not keep Broccoli out there. Poor guy can't take an Absorb for the life of him. He gets destroyed. A Yeeter, let's go. Do 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 boop boop boo doo doo. There we are. Shite. Another Zubat. Go, Broccoli. Now run away. Those things can kill you. Go, Rigby. There we are. I'm here to explore the island during the migration. How about you? It's a Zubat. Yeah, let's not keep Geodude out. Let's not make that same mistake twice. Go, Yeeter! Get yeeted. Probably gonna take 3 damage from that. Maybe more, actually. Not 2, actually. Oh no! The confusion is real! Ah, fuck, he survived. There we are. Broccolil level 4, let's go! That move is terrible. Arg. I is a pirate, okay. So this is Route 2 stuff, right? Okay, we have a shit ton of potions. Let's take advantage and... Actually, I think can survive a couple of hits. Let's see what our next encounter is gonna be. Another fucking Zigzagoon. Okay, we're gonna be the king of the Zigs. The Zigs and the Zags. Is there a reason why you need to name Pokemon, or is it just a rule? It's supposed to be so you grow an attachment to the Pokemon that you're capturing. And not gonna lie, I don't grow attached to them. I swap them often, so it doesn't matter to me. But apparently it's very important amongst Nuzlocke rules. The base Nuzlocke rules, because there is a base Nuzlocke rule. And apparently we're gonna have a second Zigzagoon, so that's great. Let's go, we got the Zigzagoon. What are we gonna call this one? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we are gonna call him... no. Eileen, fuck it. If I can spell it, I don't know how to spell that. There we are. Even though I think Eileen is a squirrel. I'd have to look into that, but whatever. Route 1. Route 2. Oh crap, I have 2 impish. Are you serious? Okay. Dude, I'm sorry, I'm making food. Well, I'm sorry, ramen. If you take too long, I gotta name them. I don't want to just sit here and stare at a naming screen forever. But now we got our team of Zigzagoons. Let's go! The Goons! I should probably backtrack, to be honest. Ow! Bugs, bugs, bugs! I have an itching feeling that this guy really likes bugs. Caterpie, Broccolil, let's go! Tackle him. Na 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 na. Bum, 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 bum. Call the next one Buggy, even though it's not a bug type. Yep, alright, it got it. Come on, Broccolo, you got this. Tackle the fuckers to death. Nah, 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 ba, ba. Boom, boom, ba, ba. Ba, ba, na, 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 na. Oh, this one, my poison sting. Nope, still going for that tackle. There we go. Broccolo slowly climbing up the ladder. Bugs? Broccolo, my boy! Let's throw in Rigby because he's starting to fall behind. A little bit. Hi there, old school. Ah, yes, I'm an aide. I do research. Came to leave a message. There's a boat. Kill it before it happens. Bye. What's this? No! You're mocking me, Starly, because I'm gonna have issues with the first gym now that I don't have a single Pokemon to deal with it. Go, Broccolo. Let's go. You're carrying now. Show him how it's done. Look at them 1 damages. You got this. Just smack that bird in the face. Hit it with a rock. Shall we? Smacking birds with a rock. You know, that's the food chain. I just yeeted my Broccolo. He's technically a rock. Maybe if the birds would stop pecking my rock's eyes out, he wouldn't need to freaking do anything. Fuck. It's bird number 2. Let's go. Go, Rigby. See, that's a bird. Let's not fight it. Go, Broccolo. Smack another bird with a rock. Oh, you're gonna blind my rock. How fucking dare you. Two damage. Holy shit, did actual more damage. There we go. Broccolo level 8, let's go. Okay, I can probably survive a couple more birds. A Zigzagoon, you're not a bird. You're a raccoon, how dare you. Wait, what are my raccoons even picking up items? What are you guys doing? You guys have pickup? What do you have? Yeah, you have pickup. I expect you guys to shower me with items soon. Okay, you know, throwing a rock at innocent critters has been the best strat, so I will continue that strat. Okay, rock, go. Smack this raccoon silly. Oh, you're lowering my defense. This guy's smart. Lowering my attack and defenses. He's going for them major strats. We can survive probably 2 more tackles. So mean. Never mind, it's dead. I need to grind. They should stop getting in my way. Maybe I wouldn't be needing to kill them. How are we doing with items? Of course you guys aren't summoning anything. Okay, before we do anything, I have a shit ton of potions, and I have one more cave to traverse. So, Brocklil and 11 points. And Yeeter, you guys have been my go-tos. Don't you love nature? See, that's what it is, Ramen. It's nature. Rocks have to kill. Oh no, it's a Wurmple. You know, I actually think you stand a chance against this. Let's go, Rigby. Beat the shit out of the worm. There we go. Let's go, Rigby. You got it. Nature. Pog, pog. What are you gonna throw at me now? A Bidoof. Okay, that's a little bit more scary, my man. Let's go, Broccolil. You're used to killing raccoons. This is a raccoon with no tail. You got this. Oh shit, he's going for the defense strats. Smack. This is technically a beaver, isn't it? This works on raccoons, this works on beavers too. Their strategy is to curl up into a ball and try and hope that it goes away by the looks of it. Up there is the attack. 1 damage. Good job, Bidoof. Bye, Bidoof. Have a nice one. Arg. Have you guys picked up any items yet? Thank you. A Petra Berry. Not the best, but hey, it's there. There are many interesting rock formations in this cave. That's a Nidoran. Not gonna lie, this one is pretty scary. Let's go Yeeter. You got this. I don't think it knows double kick yet, so it's definitely gonna peck. So what I'm gonna do is just tail whip a couple of times. Just so I have less chance of having to risk the poison pin. Add because reload. Okay, you're starting to scare me. There's the poison pin I was trying to avoid. I got a Petra Berry though. Almost a full penny. Let's go. Every penny helps. Let's go. Rigby moving up in the world. Let's go. Yeeter also moving up in the world. That's how it's done, boys. That's how it's done. Give me a second. I got an important message. Okay, well, at least we got a Petra Berry off of this. Eat it, Eater, eat it! There we are. And let's see, how are we doing with our team? Okay, let's throw Eileen out there, even though she's very low in health. Hello, good set. Oi! You can't leave without the fight! If I tried avoiding, yeah, but I don't want to avoid. I'm fighting everyone. Burmy? Would you kill Eileen if I stayed around? Protect. Protect. It's a ball or an egg. It's technically a bug. Good job, Eileen. You did a little bit of damage. Protect. Is that all you know? I'm so sad. I was expecting a tackle. Protect. 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 Damn it. I lost. Let's go, madman. I know I'm mad. You can't tell how crazy amount of times I have to tackle for that shit. And we got a free Shinx here. What are we gonna call Shinx? Oh, wait, you said Buggy. Okay. Shinx, come back here, my friend. Alright. My husband and I were taking vacation. We came along lonely and starving. Do you want to take it off us? Sure. No, its name is Buggy. You said, even if it's not a bug, we'll call it Buggy. Okay. Just a bunch of trash. How good are you, Blacks? Oh god, this is the worst fucking Shinx I've gotten. It doesn't even have Intimidate. Oh my god, this is disgusting. Ah, this Shinx makes me sick. Oh my god, you are definitely gonna be a sack. It's a disgusting, disgusting Shinx. Hi there, it's beautiful there. Would you take this TM? I guess. Alright, that Shinx is gonna be a sack. I can't even use Intimidate strats with it. Oh my god, it's so bad. Poor Buggy already getting destroyed. Should have been good. If it was gonna have guts, at least have decent stats or a decent nature. Everything on it is garbage. Oh man. Still not gonna like. It's gonna be a last resort if I ever have to sack something, but now I'm not gonna think twice to sack it. Can't do anything right. Okay, good sir. Stop talking. I need to go heal. Hello, can you heal me, please? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There we are. Man, we're gonna have to find a way to deal with Bulbasaur real quick. God, fuck, I can't even use Intimidate strats. Oh my god, this is so bad. Intense clicking his back while you do this. Hello, how's it going, Kira? Well, you probably had birds. I don't have a single fucking bird on me. It's so sad. So sad. Shut up, Kira. I don't want your fucking map. Give me a bird. I'll trade you for the Shinx. Oh my god, I am not. I do not. I'm very, very not confident. Oh, shoot. I am not confident whatsoever when it comes to this. Thank you, good sir. If you don't mind me, I'm gonna go check your garbage. I don't want to deal with Dwebbles right now, though. Oh, I didn't change that, fuck. Pikachu, don't do this! Pikachu's not the best. I will end you, Ramen. It's the best. It is not. Oh, Pikachu. I did not mean to fucking run away. My fucking controller randomly decides to go bottom right. Okay, I'm gonna have to get everybody to level 10 and hopefully I can deal with everybody. It's the fucking Bulbasaur that's worrying me like crazy right now. I don't even have like fucking like use electric tail attack. It's called Electro Ball. How fucking dare you? And then it has the attack called Iron Tail. And his strongest attack is Thunderbolt. You know what I mean? I'm so done with you, Ramen. Say Pikachu's your favorite Pokemon, yet you can't freaking name their attacks. How could you do this to me? Okay. I gotta make sure everybody is level 10 through 11. You know what we can do? I just thought of a stupid idea and maybe it may work. Alright, green screen, where you at? I'm changing to green screen real quick, give me a second. That way we can multitask a little bit. Wrong screen. I broke my green screen. Give me a second. There we are. Now we're going... the Pokemon is best hentai. Why you do this? Why you do this, Ramen? I'm trying to keep it professional and yet you do all this shit. I don't know what to do with you sometimes. And Wings. You go. No, I forgot the name. I just thought of something really stupid. That way I can multitask. I'll even mute the game. Because my issue with grinding is that I think it's boring to watch. But if I multitask and we watch another thing, just call it grinding while watching videos. Call that. But keep the attempt 4 so we know what attempt we're at. Because I gotta grind a little bit. And I'll heat up my food while we're doing stuff. And we can watch the next video of Jaden. Net. Where we at? Here we are.
So if you're new here...
And I'll just add my Game Boy, you know. I'm gonna be very cool. I'll add this right here while I'm grinding. You know? Multitask, we got this! Now I'll go heat up my food. We'll do 3 things at once. And title 10-4 watching virtual. Why not? I can hear a microwave. Yes, we have to quickly heat up. Let's go.
Hi. I've done this before. Last year I made a video about my first ever Pokemon Nuzlocke, and the game I played in it was Pokemon Ruby. It was fun, so here I am again, doing another. But this time I attempted to Nuzlocke Pokemon Platinum. I'll explain again super quickly how a Nuzlocke works. You can only catch the first Pokemon you run into per route. If a Pokemon faints, it dies, and you can't use it anymore. And you have to nickname your Pokemon so you grow more attached to them. If you still don't understand, that's not my problem. Let's get started. Hoo boy. This was my Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke.
Quick backstory though, let me quickly just say this when it comes to what happened in this run. According to people, she actually lost her Elite Four attempt. But chat voted to give her another shot, and that's what happened. So if the story gets a little bit twisted halfway, that's what happens, and she tries like playing it off as it going, no, she lost.
A Pokemon!
Oh god!
So my friend and neighbor Barry is practically dragging me all over the place with his hyperactive Pokemon! Frantically trying to get a Pokemon as soon as possible from this Professor Rowan he saw on TV. He drags me out to Route 201 and is about to leap into the tall grass when, hold it! You guys know going into the tall grass is practically a death wish, right? What you're doing is basically suicide. Borderline insanity. What absolute moronic lunatics you are. Have you no respect for your lives? Do you have any Pokemon? No.
No.
Do you want some? And like that, I have a Turtwig. I named him Turt and immediately used him to bash in Barry's Chimchar. I was making my way through the routes, but right as I was about to nab the Shinx I found on 202.
Does it have Intimidate? Oh wait, no, she kills it.
So no Shinx for us. But that's alright. Shinx isn't that great this early anyway. Then I locked eyes with our first trainer. The first really battle. Good. Let's see how we fare against youngster Tristan and his level 5 Starly. Oh my god! So in the first trainer battle I ever fought, I almost immediately lose my starter to a critical hit. Why do I suddenly have a very bad feeling about this? Nevertheless, we kept going onward through Jubilife City, where we caught Kronk the Zubat in the cave above Route 204, and Magikarp on 218. Hi, Magikarp.
Hi.
Your name is Puppy. Just outside the city, Barry runs up and demands another battle, so I happily bash in his Chimchar again, and his Starly too. I kept on my way, eventually arriving in Orberg City, and nervously challenged Rourke. I was terrified of his Cranidos, but Turt landed a crit Razor Leaf and one-shot it before it could even do anything. So that's badge number 1 for us. I made it to Floroma Town and was really excited because if you didn't know, outside the Valley Woodworks you can find Shellos. And if you didn't know, again, I love Shellos. I ran straight to the grass to get my Shellos encounter, and... I'm not gonna pass up an encounter, so I very depressingly caught the Shinx and named it Failure to vent my sadness and frustration over
Shinx
not getting a slug.
everybody
While
and their
there,
mother.
we found Team Galactic messing around, stealing electricity, and this little girl's dad. So I beat up the grunt guarding the door,
Yo, it's a
broke
Shello.
in,
She
beat
didn't
up the
caught it.
grunts in the building until Turd evolved, then found Galactic Commander Mars at the end of the corridor, who I was scared of because she's got a fat cat that hits like a semi-truck. But I had a plan. Back in the Orberg mines, I caught Dwayne the Onyx, and I brought him to the fight because in case things got dicey, I would switch him in to buy time and heal up my other Pokemon. Basically, Dwayne was death fodder. Turt took out Mars's Zubat, and when Perugly came out, Kronk plucked off the Oranberry it was holding. But she got hit pretty hard in the process, and since Turt needed a bit of healing before he could get back into it,
Dwayne can take a scratch. Look at that. Dwayne is fine. He's fine, guys. Don't pull the sad nose for Dwayne. Dwayne's fine. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. Oh my god! Dude! Alright, I'll give him that. I'll give him that. Dwayne gets to live.
somehow, when Dwayne was supposed to die, he hung in there on 1 HP. And you know what? I respected the hell out
There are
of him
two
for
variants
it. I
of
let Dwayne
shells.
live,
There's
and
a
Turt was
pink
able
one
to
and
take out the Perugly.
blue-greenish one.
What a legend. But then I put him back in the box and moved on. In Mount Coronet, I caught a Bronzor I named Big Boy, which I happily added to the team. And right before Gardenia's gym, Kronk evolved, which meant no mercy for those flower ladies. Badge number 2. We slashed the guard bushes in front of the Galactic building and ran up all the stairs where we fought Galactic Commander Jupiter. Let's take a look at how that went.
Don't crit. Don't crit,
Oh
don't crit.
god, that has a high chance of critting.
No! But, I mean, that won't do...
Night Slash is very good attack.
Let's just hit it. Don't crit him.
It's Night Slash, high chance of crit.
No. Oh my god.
We finally were able to beat her, but that fight really knocked the wind out of me. I was shaking on my way back to the Pokemon Center when this lady Cynthia shows up and is like, "Egg? Yeah." Anyway, even meeting Cynthia wasn't enough to calm my nerves, so to keep my mind off the absolute tragedy we narrowly avoided, I decided to start training up Big Boy on Cycling Road. And then he died.
Oh no.
I've practiced this game and...
So before you push up your anime glasses and tell me that steel is weak to fire, which I know, by the way, the reason I kept Big Boy in was because not only is his defense an iron wall, but he had heat proof, which negates his fire weakness. But then he got crit. So, first death. I'm sorry, Big Boy. You never had the opportunity to become a big boy. I walked into Wayward Cave and found a Gible. Gible is an amazing Pokemon. It
evolves to
turns into
Garchomp,
Garchomp, which is
which is a
easily one of,
pseudo-legendary.
if not the strongest Pokemon in the game that isn't a legendary. Adding it to the team would give us such a huge advantage, and now there is nothing in my way between that and...
Oh, okay.
And we're moving on. We arrived in Hearthome City where I
People
caught
never-
DeVito the
never
Ralts,
be.
Kronk and Puppy evolved. We had a clean win against Fantina, and some lady gave us an Eevee I named Milk. Things were starting to look better now. I was leveling up DeVito against trainers, and when fighting this lovey-dovey couple...
let's go into Puppy. Get rid of the Buizel. Oh no!
Oh, Pursuit. Losing Pokemon's Pursuit
You're
is the
kidding.
worst feeling.
You're kidding.
And that's why I hate love. In came Shrimp the Scyther I caught on Route 210. Some good news, on Route 213, I finally found a Shellos. I named it Swoop, and I loved it. I loved it so much. I know you're not supposed to have a favorite child, but Swoop was my favorite child, and I wasn't apologetic about it. I trained it up, and now we got a Gastrodon. Turt ended up
Groundwater
evolving
type.
too, so together with Kronk and Swoop, Maylene was defeated, and badge number 4 was secured. Outside of Pastoria City, I caught a Quagsire named Lol, but when I went to get my Great Marsh encounter, I was trying to get a Yanma and accidentally threw a ball at a Wooper. So now we've got Lol and Oops in the box. Then I swept Crasher Wake with Milk, who is now a Jolteon, with the TM Thunder I bought literally next door. I walked out of the gym and Team Galactic set off a
Pokemon
bomb.
are
I ran down the
different
grunt
from
who
yours.
detonated it and took him out because he is weak. Cynthia appears again and tells me to bring a charm to her grandma.
What do you
So
mean
I'm like,
SP?
yes ma'am. We found her in Celestial Town along with Cyrus, the leader of Team Galactic, who starts some evil
playing actual
Shakespeare
fourth-
speech
fourth
about
gen. I'm
how
actually
everything is
playing games on
imperfect, so
third
he's got to
gen
blow up the
again.
world or something. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention.
you want me to
And then
play
he
through a
wanted to
normal
fight.
Pokemon game,
Puppy
we
took out
can.
his Sneasel, and I
don't
sent out
mind.
Milk to take
I
care
love
of his
playing Pokemon
Golbat. But
regardless. I
Milk
just prefer
decided he
playing
wanted to
ROM
be
hacks.
lazy and not only miss all his thunders, but
no.
also punch himself in the face.
Milk!
Oh no.
You can't be doing this.
Kronk came out and killed the Golbat because Milk was being difficult, but I gave him a second chance and he took out the Murkrow. Anyway, here's your dusty charm. I went out and caught a Magnemite named C, then arrived in Canalave City where we barged into Byron's gym and demolished his team with Swoop and Turd. Then Team Galactic sets off another bomb, this time at Lake Valor. So Barry, Professor Rowan's assistant Lucas, and I split up to check on the lakes. As I'm strolling past all the flopping Magikarp, I run into Galactic Commander Saturn, who we swept the floor with. After that, we headed over to Lake Verity where we did the exact same with Mars. There was a part where Turd got crit and almost died. Oh god. Oh
She
god.
keeps like having
But we're
these
fine,
close
he's fine.
encounters.
Finally, we had to go check up on Barry at Lake Acuity, and after trekking through 6 feet of snow for like a mile, we get there to find Barry at the top of a cliff like, ha ha ha, you can't climb rocks. Come back when you can climb rocks, loser. I'll go fight Candace's gym now, I guess. Now, we've been having some good type matchups with the past few gyms, so I haven't really been nervous about most of them, but Candace uses ice types, which like half my team is weak against. Which, you know, nervousness rising. Not only was I at a massive type disadvantage, but the main threats on our team were her Abomasnow because it hits like a truck and sets up hail, and her Frostlass because it'll use the hail from the Abomasnow to heighten its evasiveness with Snow Cloak, spam double teams, and then just sweep my team. I walked in, took a deep breath, which didn't make me feel better at all, and started the battle. Shrimp took out her Sneasel and Swoop took out her Piloswine, almost dying in the process, and then she finally brought out the big bad Abomasnow. Since it's grass ice type, I taught Puppy Fire Blast. Yeah, I didn't know we could... Anyway, I wasn't sure it could one-shot because Puppy's not a special attacker, and lo and behold, it didn't.
It didn't miss.
I'm not gonna deal with Nidoran.
Please kill it. Please. It's quad. It's quad.
1 HP, let's
Eventually,
go!
Puppy took it out, but that was absolutely terrifying. Last but not least, Frostlass. I wanted to have Swoop Rain Dance to get rid of the hail so Frostlass's Snow Cloak isn't activated, but since Swoop was sitting at a not-so-chill 20 HP, that wasn't gonna work out super great. However, since I didn't want Kronk to be in this fight at all, right before the fight, I swapped her with Failure the Shakes.
No, not the shakes!
Yep. Sorry, little guy. Failure looked up at the looming death that was Frostlass in front of her, and as I healed up Swoop,
Poor level
Failure
5
was killed in its
Shakes,
blizzard.
why?
It's really unfortunate we had to resort to it, but I give Failure a salute for stepping up and surrendering its life to the team. Swoop came out, got off the rain dance, and after a close battle, was able to pull through. We won, but it wasn't without sacrifice. We had a moment of silence for Failure, the true MVP of the fight. Gone, but not forgotten. Now we could climb the rocks to Lake Acuity, and when we got up there, Barry's got snot dripping down his face, crying in the snow because he got beat up by Jupiter, who looks at me and is like, "See ya, I'm going to Veilstone HQ." I'm gonna go to Veilstone. We start running through the base trying to find Cyrus, but when fighting this scientist...
Psychic.
Porygon 2 is so good. Especially with
Porygon 2
Eviolite.
freaks me out. It is way too powerful, way too bulky, and it's way too weird. I do like Porygon 2 though. I would like a plush of Porygon 2. Very
Antidote.
cute. What? What? What?
Oh no, not Swoop!
No! No! Swoop! We lost Swoop!
I wasn't okay. Kurt came out and curb stomped the Porygon 2 out of vengeance, but to put it lightly,
Again.
I wasn't taking that too well.
My heart is breaking. I'm like actually sad.
But life doesn't stop when your dog dies, so I had to keep trucking and brought Law the Quagsire to the team. With an intense, blood-curdling thirst for revenge, I stormed into Cyrus's room.
Oh.
Fight! Shrimp and Milk took out his team in no time. I snatched his Master Ball and used his teleport pad to enter the basement where Mess Spirit, Azelf, and Uxie are all being held captive. Fight! And like Cyrus, Saturn was swept too. After releasing the Lake Guardians, we head to Mount Coronet because Cyrus wants to go there and destroy the planet, I think, and we catch up to him at the Spear Pillar. Before we can run up and attack him, Mars and Jupiter step in. Then Barry arrives. Honestly, I have no idea how he found us all here, and is like, "I'll help." Lal takes out both their Bronzors, Mars's Purugly, and Barry's Munchlax, so I thought, you know, it was all
The
smooth
betrayal.
sailing, right? Well,
Wow, Barry. Really
Not
doing a
Barry.
lot for the team, aren't ya? Oh my god,
Barry,
no, it
it's
has Giga Drain?
B-E-R-R-Y. Oh god, Giga Drain! Wait, what? They can learn that? Oh, that is horrifying!
No, oh no, oh no!
I forgot about
Give us
that.
a crit!
Not only did I not know their Golbat had Giga Drain for some reason, but it also got a crit. So I was starting to feel bad, but then I started panicking. The thing is, after you fight Mars and Jupiter, you have to go into the Distortion World and fight Cyrus and Giratina. If Cynthia forces us into the Distortion World without us being able to get a new member, we're in massive trouble. We finished up the battle and Cyrus starts his whole spiel about how the world is imperfect, blah blah blah, everything must die except for me. Then he gets swallowed up by Giratina, a hole opens, a rip in space leading to the Distortion World, and I'm kinda just standing off to the side twiddling my thumbs like, Cynthia, please don't shove me in there without my consent.
Cynthia, can I go? I have something to do. Our world will be destroyed. Are you ready? No, I'm not. Let me go. I'm free. Holy crap. Get me out of here. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, lol. We just got you, and then you died. But luckily, remember when I accidentally caught that Wooper while trying to get a Yanma? It's time, Oops. You are no accident. You're our lucky star who will carry us to victory. We got Oops leveled up, came back to the spear pillar where Cynthia was just sitting there waiting for us, and hopped in. Everything is topsy-turvy and the Lake Guardians are telling me to push boulders into holes. And suddenly I'm on a floating crust of land with Cynthia, who's basically like, Cyrus, get lost and never come back. And Cyrus didn't like that. So he came at me. Oops took out his Houndoom and his Gyarados came out, so I switched to Milk. But I was very terrified because Cyrus's Gyarados has Earthquake. So if Milk misses his Thunder here, he dies. And Milk is notorious for missing his Thunders. But it hit. Milk lives another day. He also took out Cyrus's Crobat and Honchkrow, and Shrimp finished up his Weavile. Cyrus steps aside, and
Who's
suddenly
Cynthia?
it's just me and the
Cynthia is the champion for fourth generation, aka Diamond, Pro, and Platinum is the game, because I think she's playing through Platinum right now. It is Platinum, yeah, the Platinum Nuzlocke. And basically she's basically the final boss of the game.
Angel of Darkness itself, Giratina.
Should I play all the Pokemons in order so you can get like context of all the games? Is she bad or good? The Elite Four, basically, it's just a test to see how well you are in Pokemon. The first, you fight 8 gym leaders, which are basically just trainers to test out your skills. Elite Four are basically the the best trainers in the world, and then the champion is who beat the Elite Four. That's the order it goes. The bad guy would probably be in Pokemon Platinum, the bad guys are actually Team Galactic. In first generation, if you've seen the anime, is Team Rocket. The second generation is also Team Rocket. Then the third generation would probably be Team Magma and Team Aqua. Fourth is Team Galactic. Fifth generation would be Team Plasma. Sixth generation would be like, I forgot what they were called. Oh man, I have to replay through 6. Think it was Team Sand Gem, I think is what it was called. 7th generation was the one of my favorites, but I forgot the team. I like anything past 5th gen, everything gets foggy for me. But I also forgot the 7th gen, which would be like Team Skull, I think is what it was. And 8th gen was I've only played through 8th gen once, I think, which was Sword and Shield. But yeah, that's a life story. Let's go back to the video. But sure, after I'm done playing through this one, I can do another. I already did a Nuzlocke, finished the Nuzlocke for Fire Red. It's actually on. There's a VOD of me beating the champion there.
I threw the Master Ball.
You become champion.
And like that,
Because there
It
is
was over.
post-game stuff, but Nuzlocke,
saved
you
the
just
world.
played through the main story, not post-game
Now
stuff.
to get back to my gym badges. I arrived at Sunny Shore City and started making my way through Volkner's gym. I know he's the 8th gym leader and he's supposed to be tough, and apparently he's depressed because everyone who challenges him isn't good enough and he's bored. But I wasn't concerned. We have Oops, and none of his Pokemon can do anything about it. It's not like they have Giga Drain or anything, right? They didn't, I checked. Oops was just Earthquake and everything, and at the end, I'll admit, I got a bit scared.
Okay, don't crit. If you crit Giga Impact, that would be really Holy.
But it's all good. We're all good. And with that, off to Victory Road we went, where we caught ourselves a Gabite I named Flakes. Would have been nice to have one, I don't know, near the beginning of the game, say, in Wayward Cave, you know. But whatever. Better late than never. It's good to have just in case something goes horribly wrong out of nowhere.
Oh god, Brave Worcester Raptor.
Flakes is base 60. Yeah,
If that
it
crit,
is.
you're dead.
It's an amazing. Whoa, 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 whoa,
That's a
whoa,
crit.
whoa. No!
Eee.
You're kidding.
Oh dear. And that's the straw that broke the camel's back. After Puppy died, I stepped back
170
and
damage.
decided
Still
the team
Raptor
would go
hurts
into the
like
Elite
a
Four with me to be
bitch.
the best possible team we can
It's
build.
one of the
Elite
highest
Four here
attackers,
goes
and
pretty
a
hard,
Brave
so
Bird
I
hurts
couldn't
a
go in
lot.
willy-nilly
It does
just
recoil
hoping
damage,
for the
meaning that the
best.
bird
After
committed
literally
suicide with
a
it.
few hours
And if it
of
crits, it's basically a
calculations and
guaranteed
research,
kill.
I settled on a team I thought would give us the highest possibility of winning. I added Flakes to the team in place of Puppy, and with a heavy heart, left Milk and Kronk behind as I brought C the now Magnezone and Colgate the Togekiss I hatched from the eggs Cynthia gave me. Even though I was sad
Magnezone
to
is
not
really
bring
good.
Milk and Kronk into the final battles with us, they won't be forgotten. And it doesn't negate the fact they were such huge assets to the team, and I
No,
wouldn't have
not
made
Milk.
it this far without them.
She's just putting him
I'll see
away.
you
They're
guys
not
on the
dead.
other side.
They're still
I took a
alive.
step towards the doors of no return and immediately got interrupted by Barry, who wanted to have one last fight. Anyway,
And this is basically where it tells how she lost and how she won, you know.
welcome. This is the Elite Four. The battle starts and C takes out Aaron Zeon, Mega, and Vespiquen. Oops takes out his Drapion, and Colgate takes out his Scissor and Heracross. Next up is Bertha. Bertha loves ground types, but Turt and Oops had a smooth time smashing through her team. I felt a horrible shiver when her Rhyperior came out, but things went well. On to Flint. Flint has a pretty scary team, but luckily Oops and Flakes had no trouble plowing through them as well. And with that, we're on to the last member, Lucian. Now, Shrimp hasn't had much time to shine in these fights so far, so I decided I wanted to let her go all out. She set up sword stances and bullet punched everything. Proud of you, Shrimp. And suddenly, I'm at the entrance to the
So that's where
champion.
she lost.
The
She lost
trainer
at Elite
who's
Four.
been known to crush dreams in a single battle, and many still fear to this day. I took a deep breath,
Yeah,
things are
Cynthia
going
is
surprisingly
one
well,
of the best champions
and I don't know how to
in the
feel about
whole
it. But I looked up,
game franchise.
and there she was.
Close with
At
that
this
guard
moment,
chopper
I have
first.
only one last objective.
So that's where she lost. She
Defeat
basically
Cynthia.
lost, but chat let
She
her
leads with
do a
Spiritomb,
second
which has no
attempt.
weaknesses, so I sent out Turt to hit it
Okay,
as hard as
let-
possible. Flakes
let-
takes out her
let's recap a
Togekiss,
little
and then
bit.
her
Just,
Garchomp comes out.
Let me try
Our team
breaking it
can-
down a little bit. This is where it's referencing that basically this is the alternate story. The one that's
Welcome.
clear
This is the
is
Elite
the
Four.
the story she's trying to tell.
The battle starts and C takes out Aaron
And
Zeon,
whenever
Mega,
it
and
turns to the
Vespiquen.
purplish,
Oops takes
like
out
here,
his
I'll
Drapion,
try
and
doing
Colgate
good
takes
pause
out
where
his
it
Scissor and
shows.
Heracross. Next up is Bertha.
Like right here. This is basically how she lost her first attempt. She basically lost Garchomp and Quagsire to the Rhyperior, judging by that, meaning that she lost basically her pseudo legendary, which is a gigantic freaking bad loss right there. So that's one part. And then the story, the
Bertha loves
right
ground
one
types,
is her
but
second
Turt and
attempt,
Oops
which
had
she
a smooth
succeeded.
time smashing through her team. I felt a horrible shiver when her Rhyperior came out, but things went well.
She even says, "I shiver
On to
when the
Flint.
Rhyperior came out." And over here, she lost both Quagsire and Garchomp, the two who can actually tank fire attacks. Judging by that, she was left with Scissor, which would take quadruple damage from fire. Magnezone, which would take double damage from fire, and Torterra, which would take double fire damage from fire, which she basically lost all 3 of those right there.
Flint has a pretty scary team, but luckily Oops and Flakes had no trouble plowing through them.
Okay, I'm getting a call. Give me a second. That's been happening so often where they just randomly call and then just hang up. It's weird. But judging over here, this is her alternate story, which is how she succeeded her round when she had Garchomp and Quagsire to deal with the fire
And with
types.
that, we're on to the last member, Lucian. Now, Shrimp hasn't had much time to shine in these fights so far, so I decided I wanted to let her go all out. She set up sword stances and bullet punched everything. Proud of you, Shrimp. And suddenly, I'm at the entrance to the champion. The trainer who's been known to crush dreams in a single battle, and many still fear to this day.
Basically.
I took a deep breath. Things are going
So she probably
well,
wiped to the fire
and I don't know how
guy.
to feel about it. But I looked up, and there she was. At this moment, I have only one last objective. Defeat Cynthia. She leads with Spiritomb, which has no weaknesses, so I sent out Turt to hit it as hard as possible. Flakes takes out her Togekiss, and then
didn't see her
Garchomp
actual stream
comes
of
out.
it,
This
so
is
I'm
known
just
to
going by
be
what
one
her
of the
storytelling
toughest
is
boss
going.
Pokemon in the entire franchise. And
Because
rightfully
Jaden
so.
tells a
That thing
wonderful
was
story.
made
And
by
as a
Satan
YouTuber,
himself, and I'm
the
sure
thing that,
even he...
like, I understand why she didn't go and start all over from zero. She is a YouTuber, not a streamer, so she basically wants to pop out as much content as she can on her YouTube channel, and if she has to replay through Platinum again, she'd have to start all over and start from zero, delaying her future content. So I understand why she did it. Like I said, it's her Nuzlocke. She's allowed to do whatever she wants as long as she's having fun. That's how that works. So I understand why she didn't want to go through it. She was about to go with the Elite Four, and she probably lost to some sort of crit that she was not expecting, and then she started panicking and started impulsively choosing Pokemon, hoping that she can find a way to get out of the situation, causing her to lose Pokemons consecutively, being stuck with Pokemon that are weak with Fire type. That is what my assumption is. Her storytelling, top notch. I love seeing Jaden's animation story. All her videos, brilliant, great YouTuber. I would always recommend. But that's basically just my point of view of stuff. Another guy did another breakdown of this, but
He fears what he has created. I immediately switched to Oops, who's the only Pokemon that can lead us to victory here. I planned to put it to sleep with Yawn, and then Ice Beam it until it died. That was our only hope. But then, Oops was crit.
Oh, shoot.
And that was it. Nothing on my team can take a hit from this monster.
planning around
and even if they
crits takes
could, they
a
couldn't do much
gigantic,
damage back. I
future,
sat there in
like,
disbelief,
planning, trying
knowing
to make,
there wasn't
like,
anything I could have done, and the
taking
battle
a lot
is
into
basically
factors,
unwinnable
basically.
now.
It's
I brought
difficult
out
to
Shrimp
do,
to
but
bullet
once you
punch
master
it
it's
so we
pretty
could
good.
get in a
No,
little
oops.
bit of damage, but she was killed. Colgate tried to chip away at it. He did some damage too, but was crit one shot. At this point, I had accepted defeat. Only Turt, C, and Flakes were left. It's hopeless at this point. Flakes came out, and against all odds, Flakes outsped Cynthia's Garchomp and killed it. I didn't think he could do it. He was 2 levels weaker, and I don't
That's
know.
all the
I
ponytail
just
she
didn't think he could
grinded on. She's
outspeed
already
it.
telling
Suddenly,
it there. Speed
there was a
EVs.
chance. We could win this after
EVs
all.
for the
Cynthia brings
win.
out her Milotic, which C took out with a few Thunderbolts. Flakes took out the Lucario with Dig. Look, my Earthquake TM is on Scoop.
And if you're wondering what EVs are, this is actually, if you want to make a team pretty decently, is crit always random? It is technically random, but it's good to plan around. It always does majority of the time. In later games, it does times 1.5 times damage, but technically is always random. But you can always predict that how much damage they're gonna do with the crit. So if you're afraid of losing a Pokemon really badly, seeing how much they initially do, like say for example, if a Pokemon were to do 13 damage to me, and I have 12 health left. Well, not like 15 health left, and I feel like I could survive it, but I'm afraid of losing that Pokemon because of crit. I would swap there to put another Pokemon to take the hit for there, just in case I don't want to lose that Pokemon. sometimes it's better to take the risk of getting a crit in hopes to get something. So it kind of depends on, it's situational. But EVs, in case you're wondering, EVs, basically you pick a Pokemon to train on. Like for example, these are called effort values. Basically, you basically pick a Pokemon that you want to, like for example, she grinded on Ponytas. Ponytas actually give Pokemon Ponyta. Like they cap at 255, but she grinded on Ponytas, and Ponytas, according to here, Eevee, it gives you 1 speed every time you kill a Ponyta, increasing your effort value for that. It caps at 255. So if she grinded according to her theory right here, like how could she outspeed the Garchomp when she was
Flakes
2 levels under?
outsped Cynthia's Garchomp.
Most likely it was some sort of a nature that was speed. That's
I think
one
he could do it.
contributing
factor to it. He was 2
factor
levels
to it.
weaker, and I
And then over here, she's over here thinking
I just didn't think
about the speed EVs that she got from the Ponyta.
he could
So
outspeed it.
you can actually hone a team just to be very precise if you're taking it super seriously. I just play through it casually majority of the time, so I don't focus on EVs too
Suddenly,
much on Nuzlocke unless it's
There
a
was a
competitive
chance.
team.
We could win this after all.
There's
Cynthia brings out her Milotic, which C took out with a few Thunderbolts. Flakes took out the Lucario with Dig. Look, my Earthquake TM is on Scoop, and we all know what happened there. Finally, our last Pokemon comes out. Roserade. Flakes went in for the Dragon Claw, and the battle was over. We won. As
Pokemon is a
Cynthia's
lot more complex than people
congratulating
think.
A sudden feeling of overwhelming
Instead of seeing
guilt
cute
washes
animals
over
kill
my
each
entire
other.
body. So intense it almost knocks me down. I don't think I deserve this. Something
you
here
deserve
isn't
it, Jaden.
right.
You did a really
This
good
wasn't
job.
meant for me. Back in the distortion world when Giratina split me
Your
in
run
two,
just had
how do I
the
know
worst bad luck I've seen
I'm-
with a bunch of crits.
me? What happened in the other timeline where I saw
There you
glimpses
are.
of what happened parallel to this world, that was me too. Those things happened. Was that the ending I'm destined to have? The world I'm living in now
It
is
is
how I
very
want things to
complex.
be, but the other Jaden is equally me as I am her. Even if you might think I deserve
I
this
consider it a
dimension,
win.
things
She
don't
did really good
work
job.
like that. Are there some things you can't escape, even when you try
In my eyes,
everything you
no.
can do to
I,
alter
like
it?
as a Nuzlocker,
I don't know the
because I play Nuzlocke casually. I would not consider myself a really good Nuzlocker. I think I'm mediocre at best. But in my eyes, like if I were to get that, I'd consider it a loss. But in her point of view, she is a YouTuber. She's trying to put out content, and she did a bloody good job on her basically run. So I consider
answer.
her
I
a
may
victory.
be able to sit on this throne now and thank all the Pokemon that put in everything to help me get here. All the hard work, blood, sacrifices we made. But I don't think I can ever accept this victory. I don't know what ending was meant for me. And I don't think I ever will.
But yeah, that was her platinum run. Do you want to see her Soul Link run? This is basically the co-op version of Nuzlocking. She's making it too emotional. She's such a good storyteller. I enjoy her content. But she decides to collaborate with Alpharad, which is a guy who does Nuzlocke casually as well. Like Alpharad, and here shout outs to him since he's going to be on here. This is Alpharad. He does a lot of Nuzlocks. He's mediocre at best. He does as many mistakes as I do, and I consider that pretty bad. Sure, we can watch that. Like I said, I've seen him, but I just enjoy rewatching stuff. And plus, there's some stuff that slipped my memory, and I just equally enjoy it again. That's a good thing about having a shitty memory. I can enjoy shit often.
This point, Pokemon faints, it dies, catch one Pokemon per route and nickname it to set up for emotional trauma. But this time we're doing
Emotional
something
trauma.
a bit different. A two-person Nuzlocke. It's technically
Let's
called
go.
a Soul Link, but
Oh,
no
they added a
one
more,
does.
like...
Basically,
I remember another thing here. There's another rule she added. Like I'm wanting to do a Soul Link at some point just on a game that's easy just to practice, but they added another rule that actually puts more depth into it, because the rule they added for their Soul Link is if they, like, let's say for example, if she caught a normal type, the other guy is not allowed to use a normal type, and that like puts a gigantic like like dent on building teams. It's ridiculous.
Person 2 play the same Pokemon game at the same time.
I would not do
Same
that
Nuzlocke
one. That
rules.
would
However,
like
your Pokemon are
make it
linked,
really hard
which
to plan
means
out.
If my starter dies, player 2's starter also dies. And they can't do anything about it. Plus, we can only have one primary typing for both of our teams combined. So if I catch a water type and add it to my team, person 2 can't have a water type at all on theirs. And cherry on top, all Pokemon are randomized. I can walk into the grass at any point and accidentally
that's very
find
cool.
God.
Oh, they also randomized it. I forgot about that. Oh man, randomizers are so like difficult because you don't know what's coming up. You cannot plan around it.
Strategize all at the drop of a hat. And who else other than Pokemon Master himself? Jacob Alpharad, who at this point in time has a 50-50 Nuzlocke win ratio. Here's our Pokemon
Like I said, mediocre
Heart
at
Gold,
best.
Soul Silver, Soul Link Nuzlocke. We both go downstairs, barely greet our mom, and immediately beeline it to Professor Elm's lab to see what Pokemon he's got for us, because we don't know. They're random. In case you forgot what I just said, we stroll up to him and he pats Jacob on the head and goes, "Here, choose from these 3. I picked them specially for you. Torterra, Tentacruel, or Ludicolo."
Oh god.
Alright, what do I get? Why not Mankey Ariatus?
That's
Jacob
significantly
takes Torterra
worse.
and I take Mankey, and we name them Franklin. On our way to talk to Mr. Pokemon, Jacob runs into a Regirock in a random patch of grass, which just flat out explodes on him. No one died, luckily, but also, oh my god. We get an egg, and immediately Professor Elm calls and tells us he's been robbed and bullied. You really couldn't handle being alone for 10 minutes, could you? On our way back to help a grown adult, we stumble onto a shady figure who scoffs, challenges us to a battle with Pokemon he stole from Elm, which we
Oh
usually
yeah,
win.
I
Scoffs
just
again,
I
then drops his
remember
wallet,
who they
passport,
named this
credit
guy.
card, driver's license, social security, Target gift card on the ground in front of us for the world to see. Dude, get your craps together. You can't be doing that when you're a wanted fugitive. Back in the lab, Elma is crying on the floor as the police and our neighbor are trying to comfort him. And the police asks us if we saw anyone suspicious. Yes. We saw his info. Now here we get to name our rival. Jacob and I try to think of someone that we both shared some sort of rivalry with. When we remembered a certain professional Pokemon Nuzlocker has been consistently...
This guy, which is what I said I remember. Pokemon Challenges is the current Nuzlocker I watch often instead of Tyranitar 2 because the guy is, he considers himself the best Pokemon Nuzlocker. And... that's a high mark, but, you know, I can see it. The guy takes his Nuzlocking super seriously. This guy, like, he reviews other people's Nuzlocke. He actually reviews Jaden's Nuzlocke as well. Like, let me see. Like, maybe at some point we can watch one of those. It'd be funny. But let's see. Like, right here, see?
What she finds is a replay.
He reacts to that and gives his perspective on what they could have done different, so you can basically learn from other people's mistakes. He did that with Alpharad, but he was a little bit more aggressive with Alpharad for that reason being that Alpharad makes as many mistakes as I do, which is why I said Alpharad is mediocre at best. But yeah, that's why they're referencing that. They're probably going to call the rival that.
So far, some of his comments were more critical than others and directed at one of us more than the other. Mr. Policeman, his name is Jan. Hi, Jan.
It's John.
Let's see if you can destroy us from the inside out. Anyway, our neighbor takes us out to some grass to show us how to catch a Pokemon, runs into Articuno, catches it in a Pokeball in the green, and turns to us and goes, "See? Just like that." They give us some Pokeballs and we can finally start our journey. We both run around in the grass and our first encounters are Barboach and Houndoom. This would have been awesome for Jacob if he could catch the dang thing. Since we only had Pokeballs, Houndoom was not getting in the ball no matter what, and we ended up not getting that pair. But you know, it's alright. There's plenty more encounters like Hoppip Farfetch'd that Jacob accidentally kills, or Geodude Gyarados that Jacob accidentally kills, or Tyro Charizard that Jacob accidentally kills. Hey, why do I get this and Jacob gets all this? And why do you keep killing him, Jacob? But finally, in the Ruins of Elf, we managed to catch a new pair. Sand/Camerupt. Not bad at all. We tried to name them Michael, but both misspell it, so welcome to the team, Michels. Then on Route 32, we catch Totodile Beedrill, which is also pretty good, mainly for just me. We started combining the two Pokemon to create their names, so we ended up somehow with Bedrodo. We ran into a trainer who had a frickin' Palkia on his team.
Oh,
Fun
God.
fact, did you know if you Google Palkia type weakness, Google will tell you that he's weak to Fairy and Salamence? No other dragons, just Salamence. So Jacob and I started joking around every time we saw a Palkia. Oh no, if only I had a Salamence. Uh-oh, don't have a Salamence over here. It was kind of strange how many Palkias we ran into, but that didn't stop us from bullying every single one. So we take on Faulkner, the first gym leader, who has Kyogre Bronzor
Oh, God.
and Metagross Dragonair. Oh my
Kyogre?
God. After a lot of difficulty, we both managed to beat him with no casualties. I don't know how that happened, but hey, everyone's all right.
Oh, he's gonna take himself out. Oh my God!
How about some encounters to lighten the mood? Oh, hello, Shuckle Suicune. That Jacob accidentally kills. In Azalea Town, we challenge Bugsy, who luckily wasn't as stacked as Faulkner. And as we step outside, Jan, who is surprised we haven't been demolished yet, yeah, I'm surprised too, challenges us to a battle, which we also win. Hehehe. We run into Mawile Deoxys in the forest, who someone accidentally kills, and make our way to Goldenrod, where there's a security guard that'll give us both a Pokemon. He hands me a Porygon 2, which I'm ecstatic about, turns to Jacob, and gives him Regigigas, which we can't use because they're both normal types. Of all the legends you had to get, of course you get the only normal type besides actual God. We beat Whitney and in the national park find Piplup Flaffy, which we named Plap. I pitched to Jacob that I'm willing to trade the Bedrodos to make room for this new pair, so he essentially switches Beedrill with Flaffy, which we shake on. Welcome to the team, Plaps. And then my Plap immediately almost gets killed.
Jaden.
I'll fix it, I'll fix it.
Sorry, my bad. We find Dragonair Shuppet, which is an actually insane pair we could use right away. But, yeah, I ended up killing that one. Look, I'm sorry, Jacob. It is harder than it looks to catch these things. We pour water on the strange trees on Route 36 that actually turn out to be Cradily Silcoon. We kind of named them Dilly-Doo and could have added them to the team as death fodder, but we ended up forgetting to. Which is, yeah, a pretty silly mistake, but what's the worst that could happen? Who needs death fodder in a Nuzlocke? Jacob and I make it to Ekritik and walk into the Burn Tower. As we are about to go down there, Jan runs up and is like, "You're only trying to catch Suicune to make yourselves look stronger than you actually are." And we're like, "No, we killed him a while ago." But he still wanted to battle, probably to show off the Mew he somehow found. We beat him yet again, go downstairs, scare off the dogs, and go challenge Morty. Jacob didn't have any trouble for the team Morty had for him. But for me, I was having a bit of a harder time because he had a Lugia, which neither me nor my team could even handle. All I could do was bubble beam it with Plap and pray I don't get crit one-shot as Jacob just sits there watching. But it ended up working out. We arrive in Olivine and climb the giant lighthouse, almost falling to our literal death along the way. Reach Jasmine at the top, who's like, "Climb back down and go get medicine for Amphi and Cianwood." And we were like, we almost died getting here. Surfing to Cianwood, we encountered Abomasnow Pupitar. And I know what you're thinking. Yeah, we did catch them. Abomasnow joined the team immediately, and suddenly we've got a pretty powerful lineup going on. Also, a random guy in town gifted us a Mewtwo and Weepinbell. Finally, I'm the one with the legend now. But we had to box him because we couldn't have two grass types. All of this sudden shared luck combined with our 0-death win streak got us feeling pretty confident, which naturally means it's time to get kicked in the throat, specifically by a black belt martial artist. Gym leader Chuck was indescribably tough in the most bullcrap way possible. For me, Jacob had no trouble at all because he's Jacob. He had a Kingdra, which I brought Abomasnow out for. Nothing else on my team could really do anything against it. The main drawback of this is Abomasnow's Snow Warning ability, which creates hail, damaging every Pokemon, including my own, that's not an ice type, which is pretty inconvenient in a Nuzlocke. I even made a teeny tiny comment about it when I first got him.
I'm gonna call it. Snow's gonna kill one of my Pokemon.
Kingdra goes down, and Chuck's only other Pokemon, he's only got two, is Frostlass, who, if you don't know, has Snowcloak. Snowcloak makes the Pokemon 20% harder to hit if there's hail. You want to know how many Pokemon in Gen 4 have this ability? 5. 3 of which being Mamoswine. You want to know how many Pokemon there are in Heart Gold Soul Silver? 493. Now, I know these odds sound pretty awful already, but you know what this Frostlass does? She uses Ominous Wind. Ominous Wind has a 10% chance to boost every single stat of the user. She gets the stat boost twice in a row. After a lot of strategizing, we both decided the best option for us would be to send in Michel as death fodder to heal up Plap, because he's the only one that can really do anything at this point. And what happens?
Please don't get another stat boost.
He's good. He's so good. He's
No.
Oh my
it's a crit.
Frostlass crit one-shots Michel as soon as he comes out. Our first deaths. Poor Camerupt. He was so proud for making it out of Jack's gym and then just falls over dead for no reason. I got Plap healed up and basically started heal stalling, which, sure, isn't a noble strategy. But
And this is why I ban items in my thing, because heal strats are a thing too.
For what felt like hours. Finally, Frostlass goes down.
Finally. Holy shit.
Jacob practically drags me out of the gym and we head to the BC. We decided to add a pair we caught back on Route 35, which was Charmeleon Donphan named Darfell. A fantastic duo. I was admittedly, and I think justifiably, still really salty about what we just went through, but Jacob convinced me that we should just move on. We got our Darfells leveled up and returned to Olivine to feed Amphi the medicine that we picked up so Jasmine would finally do her job. And check this out.
already done.
You're right. Oh my god.
Look at our 2 screens real quick.
Nah, it's alright. She also had a Geoxys. We headed to Mahogany Town, catching and adding Nidoran and Bibarel, named Beryl, to the team. And in the Lake of Rage, Jacob caught a Kyogre paired with my Swalot. We never used this pair, but I just wanted to mention it for reasons. We approached the glistening shadow of the lake beast, activate the encounter, and find a shiny Banerian Donphan. Not, you know, the best, but hey, free.
The first Pokemon game ever created, or the one, or what you would consider first generation? Because the first Pokemon would probably be Pokemon Red and Blue. Well, actually, it would be Green and Red, but that's Japanese. But for English version, would be Pokemon Red, which would be this one, and it is this old. Just in case you want to see, it's black and white. But the remake for it was Pokemon Fire Red, which would probably be this one, where the graphics are basically on par to what I'm playing right now, because it's technically Fire Red and Leaf Green are both 3rd generation technically. So if you want to play something more visually appealing. And they also remade this one again with Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, which I actually dislike. I didn't like it that much, but it's this one, mainly because they added Pokemon Go mechanics onto it, and that disappoints me. See? So you can see how much Pokemon has evolved throughout time.
Shiny Pokemon.
And those are the first ones. The first one ever made is Pokemon Red. The other ones I showed are based on Pokemon Red, but remade for the generation they're at. That's why I mainly name them by region. What I'm showing you right now is Kanto region, which is the first region. Then there's Johto, then there's Hoenn, then there's Sinnoh, and then there's Unova, then there's Kalos, then there's Alola, and then there's Galarian, and then there is the Legends of Arceus, which I don't remember the name of.
Doesn't hurt to cat. Oop, I killed it. That's, again, my bad. Sorry. Lance walks up to us and goes, "Hi, I'm Lance." Grabs us by the wrist, kicks down the door to the Mahogany Town 7-Eleven, kills one of the guys in there, and runs into the rocket hideout where he continues to wipe out any living organism he finds down there. Classic Lance. We decided to copy him and beat up all the executives and their power generator. Right before we fly to Goldenrod, we pick up the 7th badge and then continue curb stomping Team Rocket. We were getting a bit too comfy though, and as Jacob wasn't paying attention, mainly because he just got a chicken sandwich, Obamatar was killed by a golem's earthquake.
See that, that's why you lose in Nuzlocke. It's because you're not paying attention. That is my issue. I sometimes stop paying attention to what's going on.
It stung much more because we weren't paying attention. But we did have to move on, especially since we were literally in the middle of a gang fight. We shoved our way to Rocket Executive and Big Boss Archer and give him a bit of a throat chop so he would calm down and stop doing whatever it is he was doing.
The thing is, like, the first legit game like ever made of Pokemon is Pokemon Red, which is the black and white one. Like I said, this one, which if you want to see more visually appealing for like how it looks like, Pokemon Red, it would be like this. Actually, no, that one is Pokemon Yellow. That one is better version of Generation 1. Pokemon Red, I don't know, Part 1, I guess. Which is such a glitchy mess. Pokemon Let's Play Pokemon Red. See?
The speed up button as well, which is always good. Also just...
Oh, this guy's speed. Oh, you're cringe. How dare you? But yeah, this is basically what you're playing with. How many people have played? Well, Pimp Knight played. Pimp Knight's another guy I listen to a lot. Really good Pokemon.
You're gonna enter your house and your mum's gonna be there and you don't really have to do anything there, so you're gonna go out and you're in Pallet Town. So the
Why does Ramen still have watching without video game tag next to his name? I don't know. But yeah, this is basically what Generation 1 is. Then there's Generation 2, which would probably be Pokemon Silver and Gold. I'll just put Silver. If I want to start playing Pokemon with, what should I start with? I don't. If you're gonna casually play through it, I'd recommend any of the later games. They're fun because you have more Pokemons to choose from. If you want a Nuzlocke for your first time, I'd recommend Pokemon Fire Red because it's the more linear and more easier to play through. Which would be this one. Because like you can easily everything scales pretty decently. I feel like Generation 2, aka Crystal version, or Soul Silver and Heart Gold, I feel like the level scaling is a little bit off. Because you capture Pokemon that are severely under level and you're required to grind them like crazy, and there's not many places to grind because everything is under leveled. But I think Fire Red has the best pacing for them, and it's easier to get into. For Nuzlocking reasons, it's also the best one to do because of that reason. You can easily plan for it. If you want something, I'd always recommend the latest one, which would probably be Sword and Shield, which is basically more visually appealing, has more Pokemon to choose from a little bit. See, it's more visually appealing. My favorite one from all the later generations would probably be Sun and Moon, though. Sun and Moon has way more Pokemon amongst all the Pokemon games. It's the one with the most ones in them. And yeah, the thing is, it's on 3DS, and I don't know if you have any of those consoles. I want to show you a Pokemon battle. I'm just visually scanning through. I like the 2D more. Oh, then yeah, just go for Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Emerald is my favorite one amongst all of them, which would be this one. And this guy's fast forwarding as well. But yeah, this is my favorite game amongst all Pokemon games. And Emerald is more difficult than Ruby and Sapphire, and are equally as fun. It's by far my favorite one. It has a decent amount of Pokemon to choose from, and majority of all the ones that were created on here I actually like as well. I don't know, that's the one I would recommend, Emerald, if you want to play through something just casually. Anyways, back to the video.
Everyone is saved. On our way to Blackthorn, we catch Frostlass Corefish, which put me into a vengeful trauma spiral. You. And then Jacob caught himself both a Suicune and an Azelf. We arrived and took on Claire, who led with a Mewtwo against me, which at this point I shouldn't even be surprised.
Not a problem.
But all the rest of our team was pretty much a pushover for both of us. Claire's a bad sport and refused to think we were good trainers, so we talked to the old man behind the gym and he's like, so do you beat your Pokemon? And we were like, no. And he's like, awesome. Claire, give him the stupid badge. What? So now we can head to the Elite Four. Hey guys, I think you should go fight a horde of Asian women in Ekritique. So we enter the Ekritique Theater and start fighting the women, and the second girl for me sends out Ambipom. As I switched to Franklin, it screeched, which I
weren't paying attention.
Didn't pay attention to.
Yep.
And Ambipom double hit.
Double hit. Oh no.
Our starters died.
Oh
Dude,
no.
That was really sad. We were about to make it to the Elite Four with them, and bam. Not alive anymore. They were with us through everything.
Like I said, majority of the time if you lose a Nuzlocke, it's because you're not paying attention.
Man,
I rest my case.
Jan's gonna make so much fun of us when he finds out. As
I
we're
don't think he
still
did.
mourning, the
I think he
last Kimono
he
girl
understood.
rest spams who was Wailord.
I'd have to
you have
rewatch
any
it though.
dignity, woman? We're lamenting over here. We try to leave and the girls are all, no, go catch the legendary Pokemon. He's already got 3. So I head to Whirl Islands and Jacob scales the bell tower. And what legends do we find? The legendary Zangoose and Loudred.
Which you can't
Finally,
use
we have some
because they're
freedom
normal
again.
type.
And as soon as
Funny.
we touch the water in Newbark to head to Victory Road, what pops up from the bottom of the lake but Entei himself? And Doduo. Oh my god! Hello, Dode. That's going in the box because fire types. We catch Cascoon Regirock in Victory Road, and heading towards the exit, Jan sprints up from behind us, and I iconically say, "This is your last chance to kill one of our Pokemon, Jan." And what happens? Oh my god. No.
Oh, did you just get countered? Oh, no.
That's not great.
He killed one of our Pokemon. Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks. Darfell was an incredible parry.
Ow, what the fuck, man?
We really grew to lean on.
Ow!
Literally
You guys are
half
so
our team ran
abusive.
Elite Four. We beat Jan for the last time, enter the Indigo Plateau, and immediately bolt to the PC to see what kind of damage control we can do. After a very long time of trying to stitch together the best teams possible, we ended up with this. Ampharos Empoleon, Bibarel Nidoqueen, Beautifly Cradily, Dodrio Entei, and Victory Bell Mewtwo. I know. Wow, Jaden, super balanced. You've got Mewtwo and Entei, and Jacob has a Beautifly. Look, this is the best we can do,
no.
I promise. Tell him, Jacob, tell him.
Beautifly
Anyway,
falls.
big deep breath. Here we
midway
go
in game.
into the unknown depths of the Elite Four. Will, Coda, and Bruno were all no problem at all. We breezed right past them. Everything was going great.
This is fine. Yeah, he's. Oh my god. It's fine. I win these.
On the other hand, Karen was not as nice.
No, I just mean, what if he does any charge move?
Oh god,
Okay,
it's
he
no
just ignores
guard.
chop. He's dead.
No
It's fine.
no guard cross chop.
I was safe to fly him.
Though Drio is squishy. What do you mean you're
Oh my
fine?
god, oh my god.
And it was a crit.
Oh no. Guys, we're so sorry we got you killed in the first, 15 minutes of having you. We ended up getting out of the battle with no more casualties, but facing Lance with a team of 4 each is really not ideal, to say the least. But we walked up to him nonetheless. Whether we win or lose here, this is our last battle. He leads with Fiona and Ledian, which we were both like, ha ha ha, Lance, is this all you've got? And then he hits us with the no. Jacob was up against his Porygon Z, Rampardos, Licky Licky, Zapdos, and Plusle. And
Plusle's
even though
not
it's a pretty
scary.
stacked
Everything
team,
else
he was
was.
holding his own and getting through them really well. On my end, I was dealing with a Giga-impacting Snorlax, which I really had nothing for. I just had to pray for no crits and as many misses as possible. It goes down eventually, and what does he send out next? Palkia. Oh, I could really use a Salamence right about now. This is what we get. We bullied Palkia so much during our journey here. Looking at my team, I don't have anything that can handle Palkia either, except for Mewtwo. And what happens? He gets Spatial Rend crit one-shot turn 1. I am in a lot of trouble. I took so much time getting past Snorlax that Jacob was already done with his battle, so all he could do was watch this massacre from the sidelines. I sent out Dillydoo to confuse stall him and just try to chip away at him with basically nothing. And my god was I lucky, because if Palkia hit one more crit at any point, Dillydoo and the run was over. And I was forced to dance on that line for a long time. But eventually, Dillydoo lands the finishing blow.
The stall strats, let's go.
The pair that we caught so early on and deemed as death fodder was the one saving us. We're so sorry for doubting you, Dillydoo. Thank you for sticking by us and not dying. But that was only half of Lance's team, might I remind you. Plap took out his Sand Slash, which stung. But Bastiodon came out, tanked Plap's Surf, and killed him with Metal Burst. I was in shock with that one. That was our second oldest
Metal
pair.
Burst hurts a
Ever
lot.
since our Franklins died, Jacob and I both started seeing the Plaps as our star members. Beryl came out and revenge finished the Bastiodon, and Lance's last Pokemon was big ol' hard-hitting, tanky frickin' Azumarill. I sent Dillydoo back out because Beryl would die immediately, and started the chipping game again. If that wasn't bad enough, Azumarill set up the Rain and an Aqua Ring for itself, which turned this fight from, to, this awful one-on-one lasted 10 whole minutes. I slap him, he slaps back, much harder, and then heals, and then I heal. But eventually, Dillydoo wins the stalling battle, and Azumarill goes down. In an unpredictable turn of events, Dillydoo saved us from utter defeat. What an adventure we just went on. Insane encounters, insane bullcrap, friends, death, bullying, and the Dillydoos. Thanks for going on this journey with me, Jacob. I quite literally couldn't have done it without you. And a salute to the buddies we made along the way. Except you.
And there's that. But yeah, that was Jaden's whole series of Nuzlocks. That was hilarious. I agree. And then, like, this guy is basically calls himself the best Nuzlocker in the world. Like, he reviews other people's Nuzlocks. That's what they were referencing whenever they talked about Jean. Let's see. Like, just so you can see an example, we can put him to review the first Nuzlocke of Jaden, so you can see like what he does. Pokemon challenges Jaden. Not the 2-player one. That's just it's this one where he basically tells you why you lost. Basically, hopefully he never finds my shit because he's gonna say I'm garbage at the game.
What's up, YouTube? I'm Pokemon Challenges. I'm the best Nuzlocker in the world.
There you go.
What's up, YouTube? I'm Pokemon Challenges. I'm the best Nuzlocker in the world with over 3,000 hours of Nuzlocke experience.
I have extremely bad posture.
Taking a look at
While that's
I
going
my first
on,
Pokemon Nuzlocke.
give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get food.
It's a beautiful animated story of how they attempted their first Nuzlocke challenge. I'm going to be taking a look at it from my perspective as a professional Nuzlocker, as an experienced Nuzlocker, and giving my takes on how I think they handled their first challenge. Let's take a look.
Within the Pokemon community, there's a set of self-imposed rules you can add to the games to make them more challenging, called the Pokemon Nuzlocke. You can only catch the first Pokemon you run into per route. If a Pokemon faints, it dies, and you can't use it anymore. And you have to nickname your Pokemon to get more attached to them. That means if you aren't careful, you can technically lose a Pokemon game under those conditions. I've wanted to do a Nuzlocke for the longest time. I've started a couple in the past, but never actually got to finish any because busy. But today's the day that all changes.
I get it, dude. I feel like most people. I see a lot of people in my
Is he
chat
serious?
who tell me about a
Is he
Nuzlocke that
serious
they
with
started.
the best
I see
Nuzlocke
very
in the
little
world?
that tell me about a Nuzlocke that
Yes,
they finished.
he feels like he
Putting
is.
that out there. You know,
I feel like
you
there's
guys
too
in
much
chat
challenge
right
to
now.
be able to
You guys
claim
know what I'm
that,
talking about.
but the guy
I
does live up
decided
to
make
why
a
he
video
says
on
it.
my first full attempt at a Pokemon.
So I understand why he says it. The guy is really good at Nuzlocking.
After breaking free from the back of the moving truck my mom stuffed me in and introducing myself to the neighbor Brendan, the kid that I always thought was a monkey said that he heard screaming up ahead. Professor Birch is getting mauled by a level 2 Poochyena, so I let his Torchic out and she scratches the crap out of it. He
Old
gives
school
me
went
Torchic
into
for
frozen
rescuing
state
him,
for
and I
around
named
1
her
minute. I'm
Teriyaki,
sorry, I went to
my
grab
first-
food
Good
and put
pick.
salt in it.
Good nickname. Honestly, Torchic, probably the second best starter to pick up in Hoenn. I think Combuskin is pretty strong. You always want to have
Swampert
a
is the
fire type
best.
on your team, right? And fire types are usually pretty hard to get. Not as hard in Hoenn. There's a couple of
Why you judge me?
routes to get. However, the best starter for a Hoenn Nuzlocke is always going to be Mudkip.
Swampert,
Because
yeah.
Swampert is insane and there's no grass gym or anything. The only thing that threatens your Swampert is cool trainer Brook. Is one trainer that has a Roselia.
The Floof.
And then like your rival. That's the only grass types you're going to run into.
First Pokemon. Walking up the route more, I run into Brendan, who challenges me to a battle, where Teriyaki proceeds to also scratch the crap out of his Mudkip. Good
Yeah, you
job,
should never lose
Teriyaki.
that.
You're 2 for 2. Doing great. Professor Birch gives me 5 Pokeballs, and the Nuzlocke has officially started. I walked back up to catch my first Pokemon, and
So this is an interesting point. A lot of people start their Nuzlocke rules when they get their Pokeballs. I actually don't. I count death before I get Pokeballs because I feel like otherwise it'd be too easy to just grind before you get Pokeballs and not worry about it. But starting at but like the encounter rules for when you get Pokeballs still count for my rules. But that's a very minor point. I think doing it like this is completely fine.
ran into a Zigzagoon. Alright, not the best, but I can work with this.
Zigzagoon is fine.
You know,
What the heck?
I think we're gonna have a really awesome adventure. Dude! So Teriyaki one-shotted Zigzagoon with a critical hit scratch, but
Ooh.
whatever.
Yeah, you
Continue
always
for
got to be
Burrow.
careful of that. Always got to be mindful of your crit range, your Pokemon's crit ranges, and your enemy's crit ranges. If you want to be a consistent Nuzlocke, if you want to beat the harder games with the harder rule sets, you're gonna have to get a feeling for these damage ranges, and that's like the #1 tip, honestly, for getting better at Nuzlocks. Is just
Is that the one?
do a lot
the
of
one
them
from
and gain a
yesterday?
feeling
Yep.
for damage ranges. If you do that, you'll be fine.
A little bit, alright, guy. Route 102 is right around the corner, and that's where I was able to catch Corn the Seedot. Look at us, couple of...
Okay, so someone in chat just said not much you can do about a crit at that point, honestly. I mean, you can just not scratch the Zigzagoon. Your catch rate on a full HP level 3 Zigzagoon should be really high. It should be about like 50% or something with a Pokeball. So you can just, at the start, if you're in that situation, always just throw the ball. If it's so low level, if it's such a Pokemon, just throw your ball and you're going to be fine.
friends ready to take on the Hoenn region together.
Oh,
After
Seedot
watching
is
the
a
weird
garbage
kid Wally
encounter.
struggle to catch his first Pokemon, I continued on to Route 104 and found a little Talo in the grass.
Talo's great.
Aggressive and screams and hungry.
Twelve
Oh,
is
yeah.
really good.
I know your name. In Petalburg Forest, a Team Magma grunt jumps some random professor, so Ari
Yeah,
and
this is the one from
Teriyaki peck
yesterday.
his eyes out. Oh, hello, Shroomish. I'm gonna name you Onion. I make it to Rustboro, and while getting ready
Shroomish
to
is
take on
pretty bad.
Roxanne's gym, Teriyaki kills
What?
another
Nah.
Zigzagoon I was about to catch.
You can even get
What's the
Spore if you
problem
decide
with
to
Zigzagoons,
post.
dude? But it turned out alright because
Breloom
she
is
also
really
ended
good in
up
my
evolving.
opinion.
Onion was able to destroy Roxanne with ease, and we got our first gym badge. Exiting the gym, we catch a glance at Team Magma.
Not
So
Onion.
She actually swept the first gym with Shroomish, which is pretty good. Like any grass type, usually at that point in the game, if you have a reasonable amount of grass type moves, should be able to do it. You got recovery on Mega Drain, right? You also got potions available at this point and stuff like that. You should be able to never wipe to this Roxanne fight. It's pretty easy.
Is up to no good again. Something about the scorching earth or something. And this old man exclaims that they stole his Pico. Here's your dog. Also, you're coming with me. The mayor thanks
Wismar
me by
is
turning me
garbage.
into his errand boy, and
So
I arrive
bad.
in Dewford to
Yeah,
give a letter to
Expo's not
Stephen.
that good.
Alright, what do we got? Ugh.
Ooh.
Okay, you chomps. After
Very
finding
rare
Stephen, it was
encounter.
time to take
Very rare encounter. I've never used Mawile in Gen 3. I would say it's probably pretty bad though. The reason I say Whismur is bad is it gets like no good moves, no good stats. When it evolves, its stats don't become much better either. It's terribly slow. Right now I'd say the best Pokemon on our team are probably Talo and Combuskin. Everything else pretty average so far. Talo evolves really early, gets really good stab moves, it's really fast, kills the fighting gym. So if you should be able to get most of the game up until like the next rival fight with those two.
Take on Brawly, the next gym.
Xplod's TM move pool is insane. It is, however, you get Xplod pretty late, and like you can like farm for like TMs at the casino with it, but other than that, like your coverage isn't gonna be amazing. Late game, it's okay though. Xplod isn't terrible late game. That's true. It's just like at this point in the game, it's completely useless IMO.
Gym leader. Ari's a stone cold killer and easily earned MVP in that fight. Things were going well. 2 badges in and the team is looking good. On my way to the next city, I caught a tentacle on the beach.
Good encounter. Very good encounter.
Squidward. And
Why?
after beating Team Magma and Brendan again in Slateport, it was time again to get ready for the gym battle with Watson. But as I was fighting some trainers, Chomps the Mawile got electrocuted a bit too hard and was killed.
Damn, Mawile fucking sucks. How underleveled was she? She even like 3 levels higher than this. Mawile's fucking garbage.
A bit too hard and was killed.
Should probably
Jaden,
swap.
let's battle. I want to show you how strong I am. Okay. Ari, this is an electric gym. You're not allowed to fight in here, so...
Good idea.
You can just wait outside.
Actually, though, for like more advanced ROM hacks, where the enemy moveset is a little bit more diverse, and or for higher level gyms, sometimes it's actually a good idea to bring a Pokemon that's weak to that gym into it as something called a pivot, right? So let's say you're in the electric type gym.
Oh, what the fuck, man? I'm eating!
That has like an electric type move, but then it also has like another move, right? You probably have a bunch of Pokemon that resist electric type attacks, so they're never really going to use them. They're going to use their other more powerful moves. So what you can do is you can bait them into using a normal type move, switch in your Tailo, which baits them into using an electric type move, and you can switch in your ground type for free. That's one very basic way of using a pivot in a Nuzlocke.
While battling the gym trainers, Onion evolved into Breloom, and
Hell
together
yeah.
with Teriyaki, they were able to get another victory.
The problem with Breloom getting Breloom early is you don't get Spore early, but I mean Spore is really broken, but even without Spore, Breloom can be pretty strong. It has a great typing.
Hi. 3 gym badges in and no main casualties. With our massive confidence, we decided to take on the Win Straight family's challenge of beating all their family members.
Get that macho brace, good idea.
To get him some experience, but we ran into some troubles with Grandma.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, it's gonna do a high jump kick. We can take him out, but I need a clean switch first.
Good idea. Excellent idea.
So I had to sacrifice Hush Child,
Excellent
the Whisperer,
idea.
but honestly, that was the safest move to ensure no one else died. Goodbye,
Actually,
Hush
a
Child.
high-level play there. Good job. Part of your skill set as a Nuzlocker is seeing when you need to sacrifice a Pokemon in order to get back ahead in the fight, and realizing which Pokemon is the least valuable and sacrificing it is the best move. Is a good play, and looks like they did that. Good job.
Hush
My
Child,
goodness.
no.
While we were heading to Fall Arbor, fighting some trainers, Ari evolved. Oh, look at my big bird. Oh, look at you. Yeah. We were almost to town, but we had to get through the sooty grass on 113.
I will never forget him.
Oh, jeez.
Spinda's,
Alright, Barf, get
like,
in there with
okay.
the rest of 'em. I walked into Meteor Falls.
Oh,
to
what was
see
in her
teams.
box? That's a good question. Yeah, none of these Pokemon are too good, honestly. Honestly,
Oh,
if
his
she
follow-up's
got that
not that
Wurmple
bad.
early, Dustox later on, actually, like in the early game, Dustox are beautiful, are pretty okay.
Now done
Although at
with
this point, I
several
probably wouldn't be
Pokemons.
using
Nice.
them anymore anyway. This is a pretty, these are good Pokemon in box here.
Barf, get in there with the rest of them. I walked into Meteor Falls to see Team Aqua and Team Magma arguing about water and rocks. Can I go? So get over here. They kept complaining and I had to go.
People often complain about getting Zubat encounters in Cave. Zubat is actually a fantastic encounter. Zubat is
Crobat
really,
is
really, really
awesome.
good. Crobat, you can get Crobat incredibly early by grinding a little bit of friendship, and Crobat is really strong. It's incredibly fast. It's pretty bulky. It has a very defensive typing. And learned some decent moves. Crobat is actually one of the better common Pokemon to get in Nuzlocke.
Go up the volcano they were blocking to fight Maxie, the Team Magma leader. That was a hard fight. Onion and Teriyaki were able to take out his Mightyena and Camerupt, but his
Nice.
Golbat hit hard. I
yep.
ended up having to switch in Ari and double team up to win the battle. Not the
Ooh.
most honorable of strategies.
Definitely not.
But it worked and we're moving on. On the
It
way
would,
down
yeah.
the volcano, I ran into a mat shop. Oh, hello there, Chad. What? You're a female? Did I stutter? We arrived in Level Ridge Town and started getting through Flannery's gym. During that time, Squidward was almost killed by a
And Chop's a
Fury,
decent
so I
encounter.
can Kecleon. Fury slice. Oh.
Yep, that's gonna
Oh
do
my
a
gosh,
lot.
that does a lot
Tentacle's
of
physical
damage.
defense is paper.
But when it came time to battle,
Close one.
he pulled his weight and more. Honestly, with the team, there wasn't much I could have done to Flannery's fire Pokemon, but Squidward
Yep.
came in clutch by learning Bubble Beam, and it was all over for her.
Good
Badge
shit.
4, under our belt. Brendan met up with us outside the gym to give us goggles so we could walk in the sandstorms.
Nice.
I found a claw fossil, and Anorith was born.
Hell yeah, brother. Anorith is so fucking cool. I love that guy. What a cool ass fucking Pokemon. Good choice.
So my friend named him Gary. Now it was time for the 5th gym. After some training, Chad evolved into
I get a lot of questions on like how we treat fossil encounters as encounters in the Nuzlocke. To me, the most consistent rule set to go with is just to look at where the Pokemon stats say you met the Pokemon at, and that's just the route that you met it at. And if that's the first Pokemon you met in that route, that you caught in that route, then that's your encounter, right? So for Anorith, it would have said Rustboro City, because that's where you revived it. So if you don't have any other Pokemon encounters in Rustboro City, which you can't because there's no grass there, then Anorith is your Rustboro City encounter.
Machoke, and the team was leveled up. I started the
Hell
battle
yeah.
with Ari, and after realizing I was in trouble,
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
that
not gonna
doesn't
do anything.
a lot of damage.
I managed to squeak by with more double teams. Ari was
Good.
barely able to take out the first slacking, so when the second, stronger one came out, I knew I had to use a different strategy. I brought out Onion to leech seed it and try and get more chip damage in, which worked, but he was also killed by Slacking's facade, which I thought he
boys.
could take. Chad was able to finish off the rest of the fight, but that was the first death that actually hurt.
I can understand it.
I'm not crying. Someone's just chopping onions in here. But with every down, there's an up. And Corn stepped up and was ready to fill Onion's
Eating
spot.
pupusas?
While passing
No, I
through
wasn't
Mobile
fries, I
had
again,
pupusas.
Watson asked us to help him turn off.
Nuzleaf gets like no good moves. Nuzleaf is really bad. If you can get a Leaf Stone, you can evolve it. It's like okay, but it's still its move pool is still terrible. I would recommend against using it.
The city's generator, and while down there I found a Magnemite. You wanna come with? Okay. We kept up.
So Magnemite is, I would say, one of the, probably for this game, but for most games, usually like a top 3, top 5 encounter. Steel typing is incredibly useful. Electric typing is also incredibly useful, both offensively and defensively. And even Magneton without evolving into Magnezone makes really, really good use of that. Magnezone is an amazing or Magnemite, Magneton. That entire line is amazing for Nuzlocke. It's really, 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 really good. Excellent encounter.
On our way, catching Spurky the Electrike, and while fighting some trainers, Corn survived 2 very close calls. He took a sword dance, boosted Fury Cutter by Ninjas,
What a
and a
god.
misclick from me, which resulted in him tanking a wing attack from a Talo. No, Corn, no!
What a god.
Dude, Corn, I'm so sorry. You're such a trooper. Good news is Squidward evolved while training, so that's
Excellent.
neat. We arrived in Four Tree City, and this was a gym I was really nervous about. Not only did we not have a good team to take on a flying type gym, but Winona's Altaria is notorious for sweeping teams if she sets up too many dragon dances. I
Very
went
dangerous.
to the grass to train up the team, and the worst happened. Corn was killed by pin missile from a Zigzagoon.
Oh no.
Wait, no. Stop.
Dude,
Corn,
rip.
No, Corn! You monster! How could you do this?
Yep, you gotta know your opponent's learn sets. You gotta know what to look out for. Doesn't hurt to check a little bit before. Nuzleaf, not only is Nuzleaf's learn set garbage, it's also very, very, very frail. So it was only a matter of time that it died to something like this, honestly. Let's see what she finds as a replacement.
Is this why you kept trying to kill all the Zigzagoons? I want to think that Corn sacrificed himself because he knew we were at too much of a disadvantage going into Winona's gym, and by opening up a space, we could get the type advantage we needed to stand a chance.
So this interests me, right? I think a lot of people play Nuzlockes like this, where they just like kind of run through with the first 6 Pokemon they get, and they never really switch between Pokemon. But like, there's nothing in the Nuzlocke rules that forces you to do that. If you want to do a run like that, you can. But I prefer to do runs where I can actually do team building, right? So for these like harder Nuzlocks that we do, these hardcore Nuzlocks that we do.
All right, have a nice one, Afro.
Pokemon and stuff, and we do them against like, hard.
See ya.
Against like hard ROM hacks. We very often switch around our team like constantly dynamically between what we need for the next gym, right? Like a team that I use for the 3rd gym might look completely different from one that I use for the 4th gym, just because we try to optimize our team as much as possible for each gym.
The heavy heart, I brought Zip Zap Zop the Magnemite to the team.
Good choice.
And realized how much more grinding I was gonna have to do. I had to
Yep.
fight so many Merrills to get Zip Zap Zop on par with the rest of the team. You wanna know how many? The move Thunderbolt can be used 15 times before it runs out. And I had to go back to the Pokemon Center almost 6 separate times to refill it. Meaning Zip Zap Zop
So
killed more than 80 Marill that were living in that lake.
that's actually 160 HP EVs because Meryl gives 2 HP EVs. So that Magneton is bulky as shit. And and HP EVs are actually really, really useful in Magneton too because it has low base HP and high base defense. So the HP EVs are more effective. This Magneton is going to be very bulky.
Winona led with Swellow, which Zip Zap Zop was able to take out. But she immediately brought out Altaria, which made me very scared because I know she's got Earthquake on that thing. I didn't have a clean switch, and I knew no one on the team could take 2 hits from this Cloud Bird. So I ultimately decided that I'd have to have Zip Zap Zop paralyze it in exchange for his death.
Is he usually more mean?
Zop. You weren't here for long, but your efforts...
You know what? I'll show you. You know how I told you Alpha Red is mediocre at best? With Jaden, he's kind because he loves the animation, and Jaden has been doing actually pretty good plays through amongst all of it. A couple of mistakes here and there. But if you want to see like how mean he can be, which which is by far one of my favorite videos from him, is the Alpha Red one. Here, this one.
This was our
Oh god.
Oh yeah, that's why I was gonna say give the Quick Claw to Mewtwo is because if you could proc Quick Claw and then have the flint.
What did I say, Brayden? What did I say?
Who is this?
What did I say?
I thought that's sturdy.
Jesus.
Okay. Okay. So, couple things. First of all, let's
He's so
assume
mad.
that this was sturdy, okay, and that Onyx survives with 1 HP. Jinx is just faster and instantly kills you again, okay? Second of all, sturdy doesn't work that way in Gen 3 and not for another generation. It only starts working that way in Gen 5. In Gen 3, it only blocks 1 of KO moves. I don't even... I can't. I can't. No, but if he had the Quick Claw, yeah. Yeah, the Quick Claw would have saved him for... Jesus Christ. Educational content, by the way. This is
Educational content, by the way. He was so mad. It's so funny. I love it.
Your, anyway.
I just like his bluntness and anger, but sadly, he starts
going
bleeping
on
himself.
YouTube? I suck at YouTube intros, so I'm just gonna run with this. Pokemon hold on, I got important notifications.
Oh, that made me laugh.
I'm Pokemon Challenges. I'm probably the best Nuzlocker in the world. And today, we're going to be reacting to Alpha Rad, how I survived my first Pokemon Nuzlocke. As always, we have like 3,000 or 4,000 hours of Pokemon Nuzlocking experience. Most people that we react to on this channel do not. These videos are not meant to dunk on people or to show you guys how bad they are and how good I am. They're meant as case studies for you guys to improve your own Nuzlocking as we critique these creators. And they're also meant to grow my channel because reaction videos do really well. All right, let's get
There you
into
go,
it.
at least
Boys,
you're honest.
Alpha Rad. I gotta say I haven't watched much of their content, so kind of going into this with a blank slate.
Hell yeah, alright, Barry, let's go.
I actually wonder, have I watched any of this guy's videos? Oh, he has this one. Jesus, 10 million views. No, I haven't seen any of these.
Believe it or not, I've never actually done a Pokemon Nuzlocke before. I was always more concerned with making friends out of these adorable little creatures instead of, you know, forcing them into the fatal crusade of war. If you don't know, a Nuzlocke is the best way to turn this stupid baby game into a masochist's wet dream.
To make the game
I forgot about that.
I would say, if, you know, you're an adult with gaming experience, but that's another way to put it for sure.
Rules rules are
A
simple.
masochist
You can
wet
only catch the
dream.
first
Got
Pokemon
it.
you
I feel so
catch
called
every
out.
Pokemon
So
Pokemon
sad.
That's it, they're dead, face black Skyrim. Now there
True.
are some additional rules I've added, but the most
Okay, permanently, yep, nicknaming them all. Okay, true. Can only catch the first Pokemon per route. Okay, battle mode set. Very important.
Yes.
Playing on set changes the game completely from playing on Switch. If you don't know the difference, if you play on set after you kill an enemy Pokemon, AI just sends in their next Pokemon. If you play on Switch after you kill an enemy Pokemon, there will be a prompt on your screen. Hey, the AI is sending in this Pokemon next. Would you like to switch? It completely puts momentum in your favor of the game at all times. It makes the game insanely easy. Yeah, set mode is the closest we have to an in-game hard mode option on Pokemon. Whiting out is a loss. This is usually what people play with as well, because it's kind of boring to white out and then have to like you use the last scraps in your PC. You're probably going to lose anyway after you white out, so you might as well play it with that. It also just makes it a little bit more high stakes.
most messed up one is that the Nuzlocke
Dupe's Clause is a pretty important one, so you can only, like, if you have already caught a Pokemon and you encounter that Pokemon again, you skip it and you go to the next encounter instead.
forces you to give a nickname to each and every Pokemon you catch, forcing an emotional attachment to them all. So when
Does it literally cause you to have emotional attachment to it? I never understood that. Because I don't feel an emotional attachment whenever my Pokemon die. I just feel like, oh no! I needed that guy for later! I think I've been playing too much Pokemon. I'm kind of jaded to it.
It was finally time to embark on our journey.
And this motherfucking Pidgey is being a piece of shit!
Wow, thanks for the
Stop
call to
sand
action.
attacking,
Hey, if
you
like my videos,
motherfucker!
only, like, blah, 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 percent of people that watch my videos are subscribed, so go click the subscribe button. Even if you think you're subscribed, you're probably not, because you keep getting you subscribe.
Personally, I thought a fitting choice for my first Nuzlocke would be Pokemon Fire Red, as it's one of the few versions that has the Kanto region.
True. I did make a video about this, actually. I do think, if you don't have any big personal preference, Fire Red, Leaf Green are probably the best games to do your first Nuzlocke on. They're pretty easy, pretty straightforward. They have a pretty good encounter variety. Everyone knows them. Everyone, like, knows the basic things.
It's easier to plan out.
It's pretty doable, but also has its challenges, so I think it's a perfect game to start out in. Very good choice.
For my starter, I selected none other than Funko Pop the Bulbasaur.
All right, let's talk about starter choice, because we always do. Bulbasaur is a good choice. I think all three starters in Fire
Actually, before we talk about that, the way I do my starter, if I have options, I literally throw a quarter, not a quarter, a dice, and determine and put a number on each one. The one I'm stuck with is the one I go, and then the way if I wipe out, then I go to the one that's super effective against the one that I lost. So basically, example here, if I were to pick Bulbasaur and I wiped out, I would go to Charmander next, and after that, I would go to Squirtle. That way we can show love to all the starters and not just pick the same one. Because if I have the choice, I will always pick whatever would be more efficient. And I feel this gives more variety to how I play and having to adapt. But since I'm playing this version, Eevee, I don't have a choice. I always get stuck with Eevee, so there's that. And then he's going to explain his side of how he determines which Pokemon he picks.
Viable. Charmander is obviously going to be a little bit weaker early because you're going to have problems with Brock, but I mean, Brock's pretty easy mode anyway. Bulbasaur does well against the first like 3 gym leaders. Ivysaur is pretty good, especially because Misty is like not actually that easy, so having a Pokemon for that is kind of nice. I do think overall, I mean, like, I generally advocate against picking the grass starter because grass types just aren't that good for the main duration of the game. Just has,
Generation 1, it's really good because
grass matchup in this game, although it's not helped that much. Squirtle is fine. Squirtle gets you through the early game pretty well, but there's such an abundance of water types, a lot of them that are better than Squirtle. I usually advocate for your runs to always pick the fire type because fire types are pretty rare and pretty useful. I think Charmander, if you have no other like concrete plans going through the game, is probably going to be the best starter to pick.
Simply because nobody in my chat wanted him, and I felt bad. I mean, which unfortunately
that's also a good reason to pick him, though. I agree with going against chat decisions.
Rival Luigi in an advantageous position with his Charmander. Nevertheless, Funko Pop should prevel as the Nuzlocke.
1 p.m. I'm eating breakfast at 1 p.m. I am too. This is my breakfast.
In the first battle, because I just sound.
Oh no.
That will happen.
So let me tell
He
you
wiped
the
out.
story of the second Pokemon Nuzlocke.
That will happen. Yeah, that's gonna happen on the first
This time
rival
we
fight.
went
Sometimes.
Funko Pop with less confidence. Which
Funko Pop question.
puts our rival Luigi 2 in an advantageous position. Despite all odds, we made it through to the first 5 minutes of our Nuzlocke.
Luigi 2.
This is a really small thing. I think the optimal way to play that fight is to growl on turn 1. I forgot. I don't know if it's the same with Bulbasaur. Regardless, if you get crit, you're probably going to be in a bad position in that fight. But it doesn't really matter. The first fight takes like 2 minutes to reset. It takes like 15 seconds to reset if you're playing on an emulator with speed up, so you're fine.
That our perilous journey has officially begun. Again, and for real this time. We acquired Professor Oak's Balls Wilderness to catch our very first Donkey Kong. The next Pokemon in our sights was a Mankey who lowered Funko Pop's health.
I talk about this a lot, okay? Playing around the crit. Seeing how he was already damaged there, he probably knew how much damage that Mankey was doing, so he knew that when he was at 4 HP, or however it was 4 HP, right?
Donkey Kong. The next Pokemon in our
7 HP, so he probably knows that he's dealing 5 a pop here. 6 a pop, actually, so he knows that when he's at 12 HP, he's in crit range. Crit always do double damage. It would probably be wise to start throwing balls. You don't have to get, like, for these early game weak Pokemon, you don't have to get them this low and, like, not play around the crits. You can just play it a little bit safer. Also, he's playing with potions, right? He should have like a potion at this point, should be able to heal up, no problem. These are just small things in the early game. It doesn't really matter because you can reset so quickly, but these are like small optimizations you can make because crits are rare, but when they do happen, it sucks, so you gotta do your best to play around them.
To 1, but the run has only just begun, you know, so what do we have to lose? And if you can't tell by now,
bit of a risky
these
ball,
are the risks I take. This is what the rest of the run is going to look like, and I will not apologize for it. So after
I mean, based, for sure. It's better content to play that way. We're here to learn. We're not here to judge. So, not a critique versus him, just for you to learn from his mistakes.
collecting a new friend in Wii Sports and trekking through the forest of useless Pokemon, we were ready to tackle our very first gym.
Beedrill is actually not useless in this game at all. I guess we can talk about the encounters a little bit. I think you got a Rattata, which is pretty damn strong, especially with Guts. You can like pre-poison, pre-burn before a fight and like sweep through. I don't know when you get Facade in this game. Mankey's pretty damn strong, especially once you get like past Surge and you evolve it into Primeape. Pretty damn good Pokemon. And then Beedrill is actually pretty nice early game. If you take the time to grind it up before the gym, get it to level 10, you know, get your Beedrill. It obviously doesn't beat Brock or anything, but I mean, you have your Bulbasaur for that. But for like stuff like Misty's Starmie or like just a bunch of like random fights, Beedrill is pretty good actually for the early game, so you probably should be using it.
Which we were already under-leveled for, which is not great, but that's what makes it exciting. On the next route, I was presented with a potential Nidoqueen on a silver platter.
Nice.
All I needed to do was throw a...
See, I mean, it also has a BGS encounter. This one's also not bad. However, I think he's underrating the other encounters here. Rattata also evolves really early, and it gets really early Hyper Fang. It's like one of the best Pokemon he has right now, and he probably should be leveling it more. The team's looking fine, though. I wonder if he can actually catch this.
Another Pokeball.
Does this have double kick yet?
I don't think Scratch will kill.
I'm pretty sure Scratch can kill here. Mankey has pretty high attack. He has a huge level advantage. This is at a fine HP to throw balls. Like, you don't have to weaken it into red every time. This is a level 6 Nidoran. You can just throw balls here. This is... It's probably going to be okay if you're going to take a risk otherwise, right? Low kick, I think, might... I'm not really sure what Nidoran's like weight is, but low kick might be a play here. Probably does less damage than Scratch.
It sure is screaming, though.
But, like, what if it does?
Oops.
Are you a pussy?
There you go.
There you go.
It's to be expected. It's to be expected.
Kids, let this be a lesson in toxic masculinity. It's better to be called a pussy than a serial murderer.
True.
I redeemed my crippling insecurities by purchasing an investment called Magikarp, who was named after my favorite movie of all time, Spy Kids 3. Beyond Mount Moon, we saw a glimpse of the second...
Oh, also Magikarp, by the way, one of the best encounters in all of Nuzlocke ever. All the time. It's so good. Gyarados is like, even in Gen 3, when you don't have physical water moves, is insanely good. Level that as quickly as you can, because Gyarados has an insane typing, and insane ability, and really good stats. Use that every time you get it.
Gym and their leader, Misty, who is coincidentally weak to Funko Pops, as most humans naturally are. Luckily, Funko Pop solo this one as he sleeps and sweeps. At
That's
this
where
moment
Ivysaur shines in this game.
Wow, this is easy.
Yeah. I don't know about having the Oddish on this team.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
already
really
have
good
Funko
at
Pop.
this point. Gwyn isn't very good either. You really need to level that Rattata though at this point.
There is absolutely no way that it could be humbled by this game. We might as well head straight towards the third gym, you know? And on that path, we found the daycare, who could look after a Magikarp per se. And I learned that
That's also a
every
way to do
singular
it.
step you take results in 1 XP for the Pokemon in the daycare. So, let me introduce you to my own new form of grinding. Ah, Gyarados! Nice! Wow, how unexpected. I forgot that we had to go on a funny boat before the gym. Perfect.
Oh, get it, guys. SS Rhydon, because Rhydon learns Surf and also something my dick. Okay.
For the gym, but luckily we were able to pick up a Diglett named Lava Girl along the way, as this is the perfect counter for everything that Boomer War Vet stood for.
What do you mean, luckily we were able to pick... You know it's called Diglett Cave, right? Never. Okay.
We managed to conquer foe after foe until locking eyes over yet another fateful encounter with Luigi 2. The atmosphere felt familiar, but there was a new sense of bloodlust.
This is actually a
Oh
pretty
god!
tough fight. You can see the power of
Eradicate
Eradicate in this fight, for
Hyperfang,
example.
Jesus!
This is a pretty tough fight. In a lot of runs. His Pokemon are like pretty high level, pretty evolved and stuff. There's a lot of like type variety. Let's see how he does here. I'm feeling he's not going to do well.
Luigi 2 wasn't going down alone.
Yep. That's going to kill. Hyperfang's like 80 base power. It's 120 with stab, if you didn't know. Say if the same type attack boost means that if the move they use is the same type as your Pokemon, you get a 50% damage boost. That's a lot of damage from Hyperfang. Mankey doesn't have very high defense. Probably need a better plan here.
The rest of the battle was a success, but how could anyone say that in good faith knowing about the events that transpired? I learned a tragic lesson that sometimes death is inevitable. but this one felt preventable. A general could lose an entire army.
It probably was
You
very
would
preventable,
always
yeah.
remember the first soldier to fall. And in honor of Mankey, I will never let such a foolish mistake happen.
Why are you using your Diglett again? Listen, okay, sorry. Diglett is really low HP and really low defenses.
It's very squishy.
Insanely weak. It'll die to literally like being stubbed with a finger. Okay, don't do this. All right, in your Nuzlocke. Don't. If you don't have a one-hit KO with your Diglett, you're not using it. Okay, just don't. Treat it like a Magikarp until it evolves or has a one-hit KO. All right, it's literally a glass cannon. It's gonna die here.
Oh, never mind.
I will never let such a foolish mistake happen again, starting now. Lieutenant Surge lost 2 Pokemon right at the start.
Ooh,
which is
dig
something that's
Eradicate,
exactly
that's
related
right.
to, and it's pretty ironic to lose Mankey to Eradicate only to use an evolved Donkey Kong to okay.
God
yeah,
fucking
that's
damn
fine.
it.
Wait, why does he have 4 Mons on his team? Why didn't he bring more? One of them is Gyarados. Normally, I advocate for bringing Gyarados to your electric gyms because it's a pivot. So what does that mean, right? So a pivot means that, let's say he had his, like, Diglett or Dugtrio or Geodude or something on this team, right? And the other Pokemon have, like, coverage to attack those, but they're never going to use their electric-type moves on it, right? And let's say you want to switch, like, to your Ivysaur, but you want to switch on an electric move and not, like, the Body Slam or whatever they're using, right? You can pivot to your Gyarados, bait the electric-type move, and then go into your Ivysaur. That's the usefulness. I'm pretty sure his Ivysaur can finish this Raichu. I mean, that Raichu's a menace, but, like, bringing 2 Pokemon to this fight is a little bit risky. But, you know.
Interesting and concerning how desensitized I have already become to the freezing embrace that is known as death. So after defeating Surge with an incredibly hype Leech Seed, we collected our 3rd gym badge and had our first existential crisis. We caught a Growlithe named Hot Dog and found
Nice.
an Eevee named
Good encounter.
Transformer, so that's pretty cool. We happened to catch Hot Dog right next to Celadon, which just so happened to sell evolutionary stones. And as our Hot Dog became a Hot
Oh
Dog,
no, he evolved early. Oh no.
Probably want to evolve this as late as possible because Arcanine, when you evolve it, stops learning moves, but Growlithe will keep learning moves. I don't know what you... I guess you just teach this Fire Blast from the department store. I mean, if that's good enough for you, hell yeah. But I think if you want Flamethrower, you gotta cancel. You gotta delay this evolution
Like
for
to
a
level
pretty long time.
48,
You have
yeah.
Ivysaur, you have Pidgeotto,
Oh,
even
God.
Gyarados can be okay in the
That's
in the grass
cringe.
gym. You don't
Oh,
need to
God,
press
that's
this evolution
cringe.
right now.
Cringing hard. Forgot about that. Oh god.
Or you can get it from gambling, I guess. That's true, yeah. Oh, is he gonna talk about it? Okay, cool.
I learned Arcanine, as cool as he is, doesn't learn a single move through leveling.
Nope.
Hot Dog could have been a great tool, but signature moves like Flamethrower were now off the table. So I went online to see if I could find TM for this move anywhere, and
Oh, it's
it
level
was
35,
only
not 48.
available in the Celadon game corner for
Nice.
4,000 coins.
Time to gamble. Let's go.
Eventually, I took matters into my own hands.
I'm not really sure about Fire Red Leaf Green. I know this is true for like Platinum. I'm pretty sure in most games the fastest way to get this is to like Versus Seeker within like I don't know if you get Amulet Coin yet, but to Versus Seeker against like weak trainers, get their money and then use that money on coins. I don't know if that plays out the same way at this point in Fire Red. Would require research, but if there's a trainer that gives a lot of money. Or you can auto-fire the slots, I guess, on your emulator, but this takes a long-ass time. I think Versus Seeker is like way
Gambling
faster to
talk.
get coins. Just if you ever need that.
Yo! Woo! 3 hours later, and I have
Oh,
officially
God.
fixed one mistake. I know I'm not doing a good job of painting myself as smart or competent, but I think I've at least revealed myself as
If anything, you're
ambitious or
cringe.
adaptive, which are
Okay, you know
And
that's fair.
also
That's
as
fair. That's fair. I'll give that to you.
perseverant? Is that a word? Patient? 3 hours of grinding. Most people don't do that. Good job. Persistent. That's what I was looking for.
constantly make the worst fucking
Which is honestly a Nuzlocker's highest virtue. Honestly, here's my hot take. You don't need to be smart to win Nuzlocks. You just got to be really patient, and you got to be able to read all the information that's available to you. Okay, that's the only thing required.
decisions. So before we went into the fourth gym, I had a moment to reflect and recognize that flying types are super effective against grass types because at this point you can never be too sure. After collecting the damn fourth gym badge, we headed towards the downfall of Twitch Plays Pokemon. This weird spin-off plot point is really just here to introduce us to Giovanni, the bad guy in the game,
Let's go.
who doesn't really know how to play the game. On to the next plot point! I found it very ironic that within the Pokemon Tower you find Luigi mourning the death of his beloved Raticate as if that little bastard didn't deserve to rot in hell.
Ah, what the fuck, man?
Wild Ghastly, who I admittedly nicknamed In Poor Taste.
That's so
Fucked up.
With Saffron City opening up, it gives us access to the Fighting Dojo, Sabrina's Gym, and another Team Rocket raid. So naturally, we went and caught a Snorlax because everything else just sounded scary at the
Yeah, so Snorlax is pretty broken. I hope he doesn't throw it away because this is like one of the best Pokemon in the game.
time. Catching Yoshi opened up the path to head southbound towards Fuchsia Town, but on the way there, Funko Pop became even funkier and we made an unfunny joke. After grinding for a while, we were still underleveled, to nobody's surprise, and ready to attempt.
So he chose to evolve his Eevee into Jolteon, which I think, given the other options in this game, is probably good. Water types, as I said, are abundant. Electric types are pretty rare, and Jolteon's a pretty good electric type. It's really fast, even if you only have Shockwave as your electric type move. Still pretty good.
Toga's Gym. Oh no! Oh no!
This is fine. Are you dead? Is he dead to crit there? 38 Hypno versus 34 Arcanine. I don't think he's dead to crit.
No.
Yeah, no shot. I mean, now he is, but he's not going to play around it. 41 times 2 oftentimes is more than 72. But, yeah, he's...
I think
he's
Flamethrower would do
gonna
more
stand,
damage
so.
here, too.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, also, Flamethrower, more damage than Bite here. Bite is 60 base power times 2 is 120. Flamethrower is 95 times stab bonus 1.5 is more than 120. So should be using Flamethrower there instead of Bite. Unless you're, I guess, trying to get the flinches.
Oh no!
Wasn't that bad, but this is definitely a leave the gym.
Yeah, no, we're leaving the gym after this. Heal. I mean Team Rocket. No. Yeah, we're ready to go fight the bad guys and receive a free Lapras. Cool.
Receive a free Lapras.
Perish song, and
Well, Perish song's so good.
If that's the best move for a Nuzlocke. After
What?
You can just switch after using it. Yeah, this rival fight is hard. He didn't show it at all.
Grunts, we make it to the end of this labyrinth only to be met with Giovanni again. We open the battle with none other than our golden child, Spy Kids 3. Everything he throws at this Gyarados is nothing short of an obstacle designed for a champion, but as his tint changes from present to past...
Oh no, Rock Blast.
Yeah, paralyzed, staying in on that Rhyhorn, having a Venusaur in the back. Not sure how I feel about that decision. Paralysis doesn't make you slower, and you know, there's always a chance to get killed by Rock Blast. People are gonna say, hey, he got unlucky because he got hit by like 5 Rock Blasts there, or 3. Is 3 enough to kill him here? Maybe. Rhyhorn is pretty high attack, and he's higher, like 3 is probably enough to kill him here. Probably should have switched.
Spy Kids 3 met Giovanni's vicious.
Oh wow, 2 is enough
rival.
to kill him here.
No, hold up. No!
No!
2 is enough. Jan, say the people who already watched the video. Good one, guys.
Not Spy Kids 3! Death never gets easier. It can only grow more familiar. As one soldier falls, another will always take this place, as this bloody cycle will never cease to continue. Lapras can attempt to fill the Gyarados-sized hole in my heart, but nobody can replace what Spy Kids 3 means to me. Upon entering Koga's gym, we carried a slightly different energy. One that has been hardened by war and burdened by memories. Everything in his power to not get swept by the new heart of our team, but not even being over-leveled was enough for this wheezing to be exempt from a dying breath. With another gym badge acquired, the next stop for our bloodlust was none other than the illustrious Sabrina of Saffron City.
So, there's a lot of Pokemon that can solo this gym, I think. But if you don't have the right composition, she can be tough. Let's see what happens.
I'll let the gameplay speak for
Alakazam is overpowered in here.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Huge. Okay, we're subbing out real quick.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, he's at 3 HP.
So that Psychic was probably a roll to kill him. So that's obviously dangerous. But what I'm more interested in...
Okay, Psychic. What would be the best... To be honest, I think Snorlax would probably be best choice.
Is the fact that he has a almost unleveled Snorlax right here in the back who literally like, clowns on this entire gym. It takes like no damage from Psychic. He's gonna go to Pidgeot, isn't he? Snorlax is like free if it's like a high level for this.
Quick, do not let it all end like this.
He's definitely dead to crit.
Oh no!
Oh
he's
god.
not even dead to. That's crazy. Alright. So yeah, Alakazam level 43 does a lot of damage. 10 levels ahead of his Snorlax too. Not really sure if he can get out of this, even with Lax. I guess we'll see.
Oh no, it's setting up. Yeah, no. That's scary. No, I don't remember how he wins this.
I don't know.
Yawn.
I'm pretty sure you just... I'm pretty sure you 2 would KO with Body Slam. Yawn is definitely the wrong call here, but... yeah, Snorlax does so much damage.
Oh my god! He is +3 special defense.
Why are we switching? Oh, that's why he killed the Pidgeot. He was already like +2. That makes sense. If he's like +2 there, I mean, you still have to go for the Body Slam on that Zam. I'm pretty sure you live 1 Psychic and then you sack and then you can hopefully finish with something else. I don't know if he wipes here.
The run could end right here. Oh my god. No. Everything's okay. Everything's okay.
Oh god, future
Yeah, this
sight.
is like what you have to rely on, is him like not seeing the kill on Snorlax, because now he sees the kill on Arcanine. He'll start using Psychic again, right? But if you future sights or Calm Minds there with your Snorlax out, you get the Body Slam off, you can potentially kill him. But I mean, like now you're throwing your weak Pokemon at it again, and he's gonna start attacking again. He has a chance to not attack if your Snorlax is out. So yeah, he's a +4. What is it? +3 special defense. You're gonna do no damage to this. Dig might actually do more damage. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, it would, because he used 3 Calm Minds according to
Yeah,
chat.
that yawn was really worth it, huh?
And the special
This is gonna do
defense would
nothing unless he
basically
crits.
tank the flamethrower, and he would have to dig to do more damage than
Dead.
he's doing
He's
now.
dead.
No, hot dog. Not hot dog.
Oh god. He threw that hard, jeez.
Virus, I'm sorry.
Can you please use the
We got a
Snorlax?
Parrish song.
Can you please use the Snorlax? Wait, he had Perish Song. Wait, he knows he could just switch out. If this is her last Pokemon, why didn't he Perish Song way before this? You can just switch and not have your Lapras die.
Yeah, I forgot about the Perish
Oh
Song.
my god.
Oh man.
Oh, was no items actually in the rules? I'm so sorry. Yeah, because I haven't seen him use items yet either. I totally missed that when it went through the rules. That's good, but he still is going to win here. He might lose more, but I mean, he should have seen the Perish Song win condition way the earlier. Before he lost either I mean, like, you probably sack 1. You have to sack 1 to pull it off, but...
out of here. No! No!
Yeah, future sight.
Yeah,
So there
no.
goes the perish song
Alaka-
win condition.
Alakazam
True, Zarkon did
outspeeds
get
Lapras.
Wait, okay, so who said no items? Because you're banned. So ban this guy, this guy, this guy. The moment that Alakazam comes out, you go to Lapras, you perish song up, you go to your Snorlax, you spam your potions, and you win. You lose nothing. That was the play here. He got himself in a pretty unfortunate position, though. I'm actually very curious to see how he gets out of this, because this Alakazam now sees a kill with Psychic. I'm not really sure how he even survives. I don't know how he can win. Maybe Snorlax does it. Can Snorlax kill from there? I don't know if that's like the only win condition. Because even if he heals you,
You should have just sacked it. No.
you're definitely slower, and he's definitely going to kill you. Ooh, he goes Future Sight. Interesting. So AI is actually a little bit more stupid in this game than I thought. So him going for Future Sight here saves him the run.
You have to survive 3 turns.
Just switch to Lax. Please just switch to Snorlax.
For the team, for the team.
Do you think he knows he
Come
can
on,
switch?
Just take one hit. I don't know. You're 10 levels under. There's no way.
Oh my god, Virus, no!
He survives.
Oh my god, you're
Oh,
dead.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I was
What?
like, this is a special defense tank, and this still goes down like that? No! I thought we were safe!
Oh my god.
Oh man, Alfred accidentally threw the game.
You are!
I mean, he
Everything has
wins.
gone awful!
Oh god. Okay.
Just
Dig
dig.
to survive? Yep.
Yeah,
Good play,
I'm
good play.
out. I'm out.
The stall.
What the happened? Oh, everything. I just saw Wii Sports time. What the? Bye-bye. Perish down. See ya. We made it.
Perish song strats, let's go!
I mean, that was hype. That was good content. But those are some awful plays.
Agreed.
Don't do this in your runs.
40 days,
It
jeez.
took me 40 whole days to find the confidence to continue this disgraced
Oh.
run. I know that I can't put any of the blame on the game or my team, for it is my solemn duty as a trainer to guide them. And
True.
as soon as I accepted that,
Very
I realized
based.
that my title has not wavered over these past 40 days. My job is to finish what I've started and lead the remainder of my team to victory, as it's what they would have wanted.
Accountability.
So I collected a new team.
Ooh, this is a good ass team. That's what I'm talking about. Dodrio, sick as. Yeah, Cloyster's pretty
Actually
good.
pretty-
Hypno,
pretty
not
solid,
bad, not
not
bad.
gonna
You got
lie.
your Hitmonlee. That's a pretty good Pokemon. Pick the right one too. This is a good ass team. He's got this, boys.
We pulled up on the Pokemon Mansion to catch a coughing named Coughing, and that was it. Then he said a
Coughing
funny
named
thing before
Coughing.
hitting 15 fire blasts in a row, which
So yeah, Cloyster's special defense is ass, and so is its HP. Probably shouldn't be using it here.
no,
I think you could just easily dig and well,
I don't think that's correct, Brayden. I think every time you've given me advice, it's been wrong.
it's a damage roll. It's a damage roll. I can't calculate these things.
I think he lives with just a little bit.
Crit.
Oh wow.
Brayden, if
Yep.
Jolteon dies, it's your fault.
He's
He lost
dead,
2
right?
Pokemon to Arcanine. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, did I let that Jolteon die? Perhaps. But this one was to prove that I can never trust advice from Stream Chat, the wiki, YouTube comments, or even my own friends. If I'm going to make a mistake, it better be my own mistake, and it definitely better be
Based.
a larger mistake than I trusted one of my dearest friends. This wasn't too hard of a gym, but I really just monologue post time skip about how these 2 Pokemon were leading my team, only to let one die as a prank? What is wrong with me? You would think at this point that I'm done taking completely worthless risks, but I am unhinged. I simply do not care anymore. If this run is to succeed, it's because it was written in the stars. I will do what feels right in the moment, and after collecting a 7th gym badge, what felt right was building up a third of my team for the 3rd time. The game then guided us to the Sevi Islands, and with Clam Slam getting their Clam Slammed, we needed a new water Pokemon.
Ooh,
If anything,
Polyrath's pretty
we
good.
needed a Ice Beam, Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, and
He went to the
Thunderbolt
casino
became
for like 12 hours.
a successful casino raid in half of my Tuesday. But I'm not going to equip the TMs just yet. I'm gonna wait until we hit the Elite Four, so
Good decision.
you know, something unfortunate doesn't happen. The only thing in our path now was the Viridian Gym, which we had to challenge Giovanni for our 8th gym badge. The Savoir has officially joined our team, as well as Coughing the Wheezing, and for some reason this one knows Explosion, and given how effective Parrish song was, we'll use it when the time's right. Anyway,
good decision. Explosion's a great move in Nuzlocke. Because
Because
not only do you get a kill on something that you might not otherwise be able to kill, you also get a free switch afterwards because your Pokemon died. That's pretty good. Also, Giovanni's a joke.
We started walking towards Victory Road only to be greeted by Luigi 2's bloody hands. This was truly our last...
Oh, hey, a shiny! What the fuck?
Even though...
Huh. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill it. You know what? I'll just capture it for the sake of just capturing and wasting balls with it, but I'm not allowed to use it. Because I still get experience regardless. I hear double stream while you do this. Oh man. Normally shinies are rare, by the way. Just so you can see, like... This is it's a 1 in 8,192 chance of a shiny appearing. All it is an alternate colored Pokemon. Let's go, shiny Nidoran for the win, and I got Magnitude. Let's go. I don't need tackle. We're gonna call you banned. How good is this Nidoran anyway? Quiet nature, pretty good stats. His attack stat is garbage though. And his special attack is good, ironically enough. But yeah, shiny, let's go. Let's go deposit that. Anyways, back to what we were watching.
We came out unscathed, it was a wake-up call to our second and third string team. We do not cover enough typings. We have nothing against flying, nothing against psychic, nothing against ice, nothing against electric, and nothing against dragon, except this one TM sitting in our bag. This was the point of the run where I really started to feel the sins crawling on my back. The careless amount of graves I dug have come back to bite me, as this team simply does not have the answers needed to become champions.
So this is actually a phenomenon that you observe a lot in Nuzlocke. If you play them a lot, your early mistakes in Nuzlocke tend to snowball into a run later on, right? So usually the way this goes in like the harder Nuzlocke that I do with like the ROM hacks and the Kaizo games and the hardcore rules with no items and no over leveling is you lose like one Pokemon early on, and that makes you weaker for a certain fight, which causes you to lose like 2 Pokemon on that fight, which causes you to be weaker for a later fight in the game, which causes you to wipe, right? So one mistake in your Nuzlocke can snowball into more and more difficult run. On the flip side of that, if you play really well early on, you preserve all your Pokemon, you don't make any mistakes, that snowballs into you doing really well because you have so many options for each fight to build a new team for each fight that you don't lose any mons at all, and then you have a critical mass of good encounters to just beat the game with. That's usually how Nuzlocke go.
Despite not catching any of the legendaries, we could still go to Zapdos' home of the power plant and find Goku, our little Magnemite, who happened to find 2 other
It's a good
Magnemite
Pokemon.
friends through grinding. With this new catch,
Magneton is really good, yeah.
up and set out to catch one last Pokemon in Victory Road, which we might as well use a Master Ball for. When we reached the other side of the cave, I handed out everyone's TMs to those who I felt could use them best. Before tackling the Elite Four, I studied the wiki and the trainers ahead in desperate hopes of finding any chance of survival. I elected
Good decision. Good decision. You do want to use the resources that are available to you. If you'd like to play blind, that can be fun too, but
usually how I play.
Obviously using all the resources that you have is a pretty important decision. So it's like a decent plan. Magnemite for this team seems okay. I don't really know how you lose. If you're fast enough, I guess. It depends on how fast this Magneton is. Hypno should be able to beat this. It might not be able to break through Machamp, but that should be fine. Wheezing for Agatha is an interesting point. The Lance fight
he's
looks
assuming
pretty
they're all
tough
poison type.
with only Poliwrath Ice Beam. I'm not really sure how you get past Gyarados. I guess you lead Magneton and hope that you're faster. Looks winnable to me.
a Pokemon or two per trainer, and then admitted that when it came to the champion that is Luigi 2, I tried my best. I had a decent enough plan, but what it really came down to was if Coughing was ready to make a decision when the time called for it. With a heavy heart burdened by my own mistakes, my team of 6 Pokemon and their stupid idiot trainer—
I just like to say this video has very good video game music choices.
marched into the Indigo Plateau, as this was our first and final chance to come out as champions, as this Pokemon Nuzlocke was about to end, one way or another.
Also, before we get into it, he has an option on his hands that he's not seeing, unfortunately, because he is playing with items. I've not seen him use it yet. I don't think he's going to use it. X items
attacks,
are the
yes.
real reason
X
you ban
items,
items on Nuzlocke.
all the X items.
Is so broken. You just set up your Pokemon with a bunch
That's
of
the reason
defenses,
why I
with a bunch
ban
of attacks,
items.
with a bunch of speed before the fight, and then you sweep. It's so easy. So if he was using X items for this, this team could very easily beat the Elite Four in conjunction with potions.
The first name on our hit list was none other than Lorelei the Ice Trainer. Luckily, most ice types are also water types in this game, which is perfect for our young upstart Goku. They simply thunderbolted everything in their path, even when they only had 7 HP remaining. With Jinx being the only non-water type, it was time to switch Goku out. We tried a few options.
Why did he bring Onix? Didn't he have something else?
He had a Dodrio.
What did he box for this Onix? Onix is a terrible Pokemon. It literally has less attack than Oddish. It's so bad.
He's so
he had
blunt about
Dodrio
it.
and he brought Onix. Yeah, because, I mean, that's just a mistake. It's a good sack, I guess. Could have also gotten a fossil if you were really concerned with Charizard. You could have gotten, like, your Kabutops or your Omastar or whichever fossil you picked up. Aerodactyl could have been an option.
But this is the lamest piece of shit I've ever seen. I just kept getting frozen, kept getting put to sleep, kept getting frozen again, and then being told to deal with it. Despite switching multiple times, I had a relatively loud voice in my ear to switch out to Onix. I insisted that Onix is weak to ice, but this person who will go unnamed told me that I was wrong and that an earthquake was the right play to kill Jinx.
What?
What? Who the f were you talking to? Okay, I'm pretty sure an earthquake doesn't even kill this Jinx.
No, it would
First of
barely
all,
do
even
1/4
Rock
damage.
Tomb would be more damage, right? Second
Oh,
of all,
no,
you're
that's
100% dead to Ice Punch. You're outsped. You're I don't even I can't even begin. Okay.
This Onix may be our only answer to Luigi 2's Charizard, but I was feeling frustrated. In a moment of weakness, I listened to someone's advice that wasn't my own.
Instead of, it's time for Mewtwo.
He threw the game.
Oh yeah, that's why I was gonna say give the Quick Claw to Mewtwo, is because if you could proc Quick Claw and then have the Flint.
What did I say, Brayden? What did I say?
Who is this?
What did I say?
I thought that's sturdy.
Jesus.
Okay. Okay. So, couple things. First of all, let's assume that this was sturdy, okay, and that Onix survives with 1 HP. Jinx is just faster and instantly kills you again, okay? Second of all, sturdy doesn't work that way in Gen 3, and not for another generation. It only starts working that way in Gen 5. In Gen 3, it only blocks 1 KO move.
So mad.
I don't even... I can't. I
Fucking can't.
No, oh, but if he had the Quick Claw, yeah. Yeah, the Quick Claw would have saved him for... Jesus Christ. Educational content, by the way. This is just a case study for you to learn about your,
It's a rage
anyway.
part. It's so fucking... It's because that's such a bad play. It is so bad. It's so cringe. Like, let me... He did a rage interpretation. Let me actually physically improve the thing, like explain the thing. What's going on is that basically, one, Onyx's stats are terrible. Like, I think all I can do is be a decent, like, defense, like, physical defense person. His special defense is utter garbage. In Generation 3, all, like, elemental attacks, for example, Ice does special attack damage, meaning that it insta-kills it. The other guy thought it was running on Sturdy from Generation 5 forward. Basically meaning that if he were to survive, like, he was thinking he was going to survive with 1 HP, but one, it does not even, like, Sturdy doesn't work like that in this generation. So, even, like, and then he was trying to give an example. Let's say he did survive. Yes, Jinx will always outspeed it, and he says if he had the Quick Claw, but that's relying on luck, because Quick Claw doesn't actually allow you to attack first all the time. It's only a chance of it letting you attack first. So, yeah, no, that was a pretty shitty play. My God, I'm dying here.
Literally never! Not once has your advice ever helped me!
Well, we got a pretty bad Mewtwo there.
Despite all odds, and I mean a lot of odds, we managed to make it to Bruno with only a singular Pokemon missing.
Why didn't you just use
which is
Magneton in the first
definitely
place?
more than I'd like, but here we are, having a great time. Learning from past experiences, if you have a Psychic type who spams Calm Mind, you can really just do anything.
Yeah.
Phoenix stood tall in the face of Onyx and thought really hard before casting a mental hellstorm over everything that Bruno loved. And I'm not gonna lie, it felt good. When it came to Agatha, the ghost trainer, but she's like really just a poison type trainer. We didn't really have an answer. Ghost type is physical in this generation for some reason, so we just threw out the tank that is coughing who happened to know Shadow Ball. When it came to Arbok, it would have been the perfect time to use a move like Earthquake, but you know, sometimes life has other plans. Surprisingly enough, our team is doing pretty well. Lance foolishly stood before us with an army of dragons against one tiny Poliwrath who happened to know Ice Beam. It was an effective strategy, but Dragonite is also really scary.
Yeah, that's gonna do a lot of damage.
Flying type moves put him in an advantage for some reason over our beloved Savard.
Wait, he's faster. He just kills with Ice Beam, right? I don't know if he actually kills though. It's non-stab, and
be a
Poliwrath's
roll.
special attack isn't great.
If I kept her for an additional turn, we would be missing probably the only
He'd survive with a
remaining
little
answer
bit
we
of,
have
like,
for the
probably
imminent
1/4
Charizard.
of health.
But before I could even think about that, I had to simply make it out of this battle.
Oh,
With my
that
whole
was
team in a
He locks himself in outrage. It's really good. You just heal here and then you kill it.
panic state. I knew what I had to do, so I sent out coughing.
You threw it.
one last time.
Wait, why? Why? Yep. True.
With
You could have.
Luigi 2 standing before us, we were but moments away from the curtains falling. This was our final battle, our final chance for victory, but more importantly, our final chance of redemption for all the stupid decisions I've made. So Luigi 2 opened this fateful battle with Pidgeot, which was a bad decision for him. I think he got a little pissed after that one, so he just went ahead and sent out his...
Are you faster here? 91? You're probably not outspeeding this.
Yeah, Charizard is fast.
Unless you have a shit ton of speed EVs, I guess. Which might be possible. I don't know what he grinded on. He probably just went to the daycare, right?
On his Pokemon next. Knowing that Goku was nothing more than a piece of steel begging to be melted, we just tossed out Savard,
Poliwrath switches
hoping
good
that
here
he
into the
would
Fire
live up to the
Blast.
game
Good miss.
somehow.
Nice.
Yeah, real boss. It was a gruesome battle as the ace in our sleeve was one unfortunate crit away from losing the entire run for us all. It's always in moments like this where the worst possible outcomes become the reality.
He's not
So
in Blaze. That's
naturally,
good.
I challenged fate.
If it's a crit, can the other Pokemon do it?
No.
Wait, what move is he using here? He's using Fire Blast, right? Can you just heal until he misses? And play around the crit that way?
That works too.
I don't know how many potions he has left.
Oh yeah, he is allowed to use
is he
heal.
wing
I'm
attacking?
always planning like
Use Fire
Nuzlocke
Blast
without
last turn,
heal.
though, right? No, he's wing attacking.
Because
Okay,
that's how
never
I
mind.
play.
In that case, yeah, it's all good. Then you kind of have to go for this. That's okay, though.
But he's not going to crit.
Oh god.
The other answer would be to sack something that you don't need anymore for this fight, which I don't know what that would be. Maybe Venusaur. And then heal on the turn that switch that, heal on the turn that it dies, and then Surf. But I don't know if that necessarily gets you much. You probably need that Pokemon to win, so.
Leave it all on this.
What did I say?
Nice.
The
Easy.
Charizard was absolutely the ace in his sleeve, but somehow we got lucky. As an enemy Alakazam approached the battlefield.
Yeah, I think you could have
so
played
did
around that crit, actually.
post-traumatic stress. Luckily, this Alakazam did not know Calm Mind, and even more luckily, Phoenix did. We literally just sat here while Luigi 2 handed us +6 special attack Hypno.
You do have to be a little bit careful there, because the crits go through the special defense boost.
Yeah,
of
and the
Calm Mind.
piercing
You need to
damage.
keep in mind how much he does to like unboosted Hypno and stay above 2 times of that with your HP. So heal between like every Calm Mind or something is probably the right play.
It made me feel invincible and perhaps a little bit arrogant. Shake. Oh, bold.
Oh,
He's
you're
dead,
screwed.
Bold.
Yep.
Okay, well, we were very confident in that +6 Hypno.
Yeah, we were ready to sacrifice it.
Yeah.
Goku is here to right all the wrongs I create yet again. Luigi 2 then sent out his Rhydon, who was stanced up as if it was time to give our starter his very first moment in the spotlight in over 40 days. And to my surprise, this felt doable. Literally everything leading up to this moment would suggest otherwise, but here we are, with a lone executor standing in our path.
Damn! Imagine if we had a Pokemon who knew Flamethrower.
So with one final Hail Mary to throw, Funko Pop would put him to sleep so Savoir could do what she does best and save the entire run.
Yes.
We win!
Yeah, there's no
Yep,
way.
that's
We
it.
win again!
Nice.
My very first Nuzlocke, despite having Brayden in the call, I still won.
Calling shade to his friend that kept throwing him the game.
Second Nuzlocke, and god damn it, do I feel proud. I took the
Good job.
high road.
He played well in the Elite Four. That was good.
That was very, like, that, the whole run was pretty cringe, but he did succeed. But yeah, I actually beat that Elite Four. I may have, like, a cut on it on Twitch. Let me see. This is when I didn't have an avatar, though. I always find it very intriguing to watch people Nuzlocke. It's always so much fun. Can I click my name? Yep, there we are. Videos. Ow! Fucking why? Let me see. Here it is, grand finale. It's definitely gonna full restore. I know that for a fact. I think I can get off two ice beams. Unless it has citrus berry. Okay, that fucked everything up. Never mind. He's not gonna full restore. I don't think he's that stupid. Yeah, he didn't full restore. Okay, this is bad. God, I remember I did so many mistakes leading up to this, and I had an under-level Jinx. His best strongest move is gonna be Solar Beam. I'm outspeeding him, so I can probably set up a couple of stuff. And the moment I start seeing him shine light, I'll just Ice Beam and cross my fingers that it fucking kills him. But he's gonna synthesis his way up. So I just started like boosting the hell out of the Jinx. Really? Oh my god! Like grasping on straws right now to survive. Let me see. Woke up. Synthesis. Okay. I'll try seeing if I can get a final lovely kiss in. Nope. Missed. Earthquake. Growth. Okay, fuck you. Let me see. Okay. Doesn't matter if his attack, special attack stat. He has Solar Beam. He's got a charge. I can probably. Ooh, I'm grasping on straws. This is so nerve-wracking. Please don't wake up. Please don't wake up. Please don't wake up. If I can max out my special defense, there's no way Executor can beat me. There's just no way. I just want to max out. I'm just gonna make sure. And I think I forgot. I think I fought Executor earlier, and then I just completely forgot about it. I think eventually I get stuck with a fucking Arcanine or something like that, and then I start freaking out. I got this. I'm gonna finish this run. And he's still asleep. Awesome. When was that? Dude, that was a long time ago. That's like 2 years ago. I think I pulled it off. Executor may outspeed me, but no matter what he throws at me, I can't take it unless he puts me to sleep. I'm not gonna one-shot it because special. Actually, I did. Nice. I was expecting us to do more. Okay. Okay. We got this.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm not concerned. It's physical.
It was 2 years ago.
Thrash. Don't care if my attack is down. Just calm mine. I should outspeed it. The special defense stat is terrible. Maybe it'll one-shot it. Maybe. Hopeful. It's not super effective. It's a stab. It's maxed out. Okay. I wiped out the
2 years ago, yeah. Because back then I used to love doing Nuzlocks, and I stopped because not many people like watching them.
Oh my god! I think I made it.
I just enjoy playing through them.
Why do you need a physical attack? You're fucking special.
Or else, for me, I'd be playing a ton of Nuzlocks because I just enjoy playing these.
Come on.
See?
I forgot it was Arcanine. It was not Executor. Why did I think it was Executor? Oh, fuck me. Okay, that is... Oh, God, that is just god-awful worse. Oh, no. Okay, I choked. Oh, God, I choked. I choked. I choked. No.
God damn it.
Can I outspeed it? No, I don't know. I don't remember what fucking Arcanine speed is. If I can sweet kiss it, maybe it'll land. Okay, it landed. Okay.
Apparently I was
how much
faster.
Ice Beam does. It's not very effective damage, but I maxed out. It should do at least half health, and I can probably 2-shot it. But he's sexy one, so it's probably going to be like 3 shots at least. Is it literally 1 shot? Nah, I don't believe that shit. Is his special defense that bad? I don't use Arcanine at all. Oh my god. I fucking did it. Yes!
No. I choked. Oh god, no. Oh man, that was funny. By far, like, I just clipped that because I thought it was funny. It only took me 2 attempts too. This time this ROM hack I'm playing is freaking difficult. I keep doing mistakes though. I'm not paying attention. Probably because I haven't Nuzlocked in a while. I'll probably get him to the flow. I've been Nuzlocking off screen and trying to practice so I don't do as many mistakes. But I keep making a mistake on that one because I picked a super hard ROM hack. Let's go. Well, maybe eventually I'll start Nuzlocking all of them in order. But anyways, I'm just gonna call it for right now. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, stay tuned for next time, and I'll see you guys in a future reference.